Stream looks good. Stream looks good. Now I just gotta get everything ready. So give me a moment, chat. Just a moment. Well, more than a couple of moments, but yeah, just getting ready. Okay. Chat's up. I need to share this in places. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's good. I can actually start. Yep. Okay. Back into game. Studio farm. I have one ring, a lot of stuff in my inventory. Not much money, but I've made money. I don't know what's happening. Coffee! Getting back into what am I actually doing here? I have a dresser. I bought that because I finished the Joja community upgrades, and then I felt scammed, so I bought a hat and I bought a dresser. So there's that. I wanted to upgrade these mushroom areas. Inventory full. I already have a lot of stuff in my inventory. Hello, cat, chicken. You're chicken, but you're not actually chicken. I have upgraded chests. That's nice. That is very nice. Put the geodes in here. Put the seeds somewhere else. In here probably. Watermelon. Squishy cat, hello! You are finally able to catch a stream! Yes, you are! Hello! How are you doing? I'm just trying to remember what was happening. I had a gold hoe at Clint's, and I need to pick it up. Hello! Yes! I have a lot of fairy roses. I've been told those are useful, and so I'm keeping those. I had a ton of fairy roses in a different game, and I just got in the habit of selling them because I just thought they were flowers. Apparently, they're important. At work and tired. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm just like, you know what? I should stream today. That's something I could do. It was either between today or tomorrow, and so I decided on today because I'm not doing much. I have like a couple of small things to get done, but there's, not much. I need to move this greenhouse. But yeah, I'm doing good. Spiceberry. The pink cowgirl hat just makes me happy. That's a fun detail. I wanted at the end of last stream to expand this area into like more mushrooms. But also I should move this greenhouse because I could expand the mushrooms all the way over here and then put the greenhouse someplace else. I don't know where, because I like having this area down here for, like, crops, so I could move it, like, here-ish? I guess. Here-ish works. And I don't have a silo, so all this is kind of going to waste, but it's fine. I still have a lot of, I still have a lot of hay and grass, and, you know, it'll be fine. But my plan, me talking through it at the end of last stream, I'm like, you know, what if I just, like, grow the farm kind of naturally, just, like, build buildings wherever there's space, so there's kind of, like, the quirky, sort of weird shapes you have to deal with sometimes with city design that's based on older building structures and patterns. Because, like, old road structures are kind of strange and kind of, not shallow, but, like, thin. Old roads are very thin. And, you know, not really well designed for, like, modern trucks and stuff. But it's, interesting how that just naturally developed. So, like, you know, modern road design that's, like, kind of pre-planned out, you have plenty of space for the big trucks. And so I could do some city planning, or I could just, like, build stuff wherever. So the greenhouse is being moved. And I'm not worried about this patch, because there's a patch of, like, you can't plant things there. Putting in an earbud, lunch break is over, but we'll be lurking. We'll pop in randomly, but it's slow. Have fun! Thank you! Thank you for lurking! I'm not worried about this patch right here, because you can't plant things here, but you can plant trees, and you can put mushroom stumps right there, so I'm not worried about that spot. I also need to go to Clint's to pick up the... was it golden already? I think it's golden. I think I've max upgraded to the hoe already. So that means I need to... I'm gonna swap it out for the watering can. Watering can is next. 2 for 5. I was watching someone play... No, I need that. I need that. I was watching someone play a Stardew run. I will try to find the name. But it was a no furnace run, which was really interesting. And I'm like, woo, no furnaces. Also, because I completed all the Joja stuff, I can collect things now. That I can actually keep things instead of selling all this immediately by default. Yeah, someone was playing like a no furnace run, and I will try to find the name and put that in the description if I can. It was a no furnace run, and it was fascinating, because normally, like, you need furnaces for bars, but, like, it's actually pretty viable, because you have monsters, the void spirits, question mark? I don't know if they're called that or not. I think that those are the ones that they will drop ingots sometimes. And then the very, very late game, you can get a deconstructor and stuff. And I'm like, that's interesting. So just like little fun challenges like that, I'm like, I might want to do something like that. Don't know what, but I might want to do something. I might invent something. It's like, what if I played the game, but this happens? You know, there's always a but, you know? Like, there's some sort of caveat that you need to do insert different thing here in order to, you know, put a fun twist on it. And I'm like, yeah, so I don't know what the fun twist would be. But I'll be thinking about that and then maybe do something similar. But for now, I'm still on the Joja run, even though I did complete the, I completed the community upgrades. Okay, I'm gonna go to Clint's and upgrade my watering can and get my hoe back. Collecting, forageables. And Pam is here. Like, I upgraded the bus. Like, I finished all the community upgrades, before fall ended. So it's really weird to have everything. Yeah. My current goal for continuing Joja is just like, well, that happened. How do I turn it into, like, a positive, wholesome experience after the fact? Basically. Upgrade tools. Do I have actually money? I do have money for specifically enough for the copper watering can. So if I upgrade something else in the future, probably also the copper watering can and then maybe the copper pan, then that will have to be, that'll have to be at least 5k for iron. So I'm gonna need money regardless, but I can also just sell stuff casually instead of sell everything frantically. So it's a little bit more relaxed right now, which is great. And now I have a reputation for being the Joja person. Ocean fish, lingcod. I also needed clay from the mines. I'm gonna go to Robin's. I'm not gonna accept any of those right now because I'm not in the mood for fishing at the moment. Fishing is not terribly my strong suit, and I can do it well if I have the proper upgrades. But it's just, I prefer moving around. And so I can stand there and catch fish, or I could go mining. Also, I have my hoe back, so I can pick up the little worms if I see them. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Robin's, and then probably move the greenhouse. And then see if I have any other path designs that I need to buy, I think. Winter root. And there's random little birds. Hi, Abigail. Shop. I'm gonna check. Yo, there's stuff. There's trees. There's houseplants. Calendar, workbench, wood chipper. I don't need that. Telephone would be funny. Lampposts, rustic, okay, wood floor, rustic floor, stone walkway floor, stepping stone path, straw floor, crystal path, and the other ones are lighting, which I might get later, but I'm not too pressed on those. Because I do have a glowy ring, and so lighting for my farm would just be aesthetic, so... And I still have a slight amount of money left, so that's great. You have any animals? No, actually. Normally I do. I have one cat named Chicken. That is it. I don't actually have animals, because I didn't get animals for doing the Joja run, because I figured, you know, like, oh, I'm mining anyway. I'm getting a lot of stuff from mining. I can just sell all the stuff that I'm finding during mining. And it worked out pretty well. Oh, here's this cutscene. It's basically... Wizard is like, hey, by the way, my ex-wife, who is the witch, has some magical ink that I need back, so, can you go get that for me? And I'm like, maybe it sounds like you should maybe resolve some problems with your ex-wife, maybe just a thought, but sure, I can get that, I guess? So, hello. Vacation in the tropics. You don't like the cold? So yeah, there's a quest for, getting that stuff, which essentially it's you get the pendant to unlock that thing, and then inside there's a guard that you need void mayonnaise for, I believe, and then you're good. And I believe, I don't actually remember where the dark amulet thing was. Is it called dark amulet? Dark talisman. I don't know. Oh, wait, sewers. Enter the sewer and ask Krobus about it. That's an option. I think I have the key. I have the key. Wait, no, that's the skull key. I don't have the rusty key for the sewers, so I'm gonna need to donate more stuff to Gunther in order to get access to the sewers in order to complete that quest. It's like a whole big fetch quest chain, which is fine. You need to do all of this stuff in order to do the one simple thing that you were trying to do in the first place, which, like, I was trying to talk to Robin about moving the greenhouse. Instead of I just bought pathways, which is par for the course. I do like pathways. Let's see if I can get over there in time. I don't know if she closes at 4 or 5. Is it 5? Is it 5? Okay. Well, no, it's actually... I nearly missed that. Move buildings. You can move the main house? That's nice. I don't know where I would move it to. Okay, I move this over here somewhere. That looks like a good spot. It's overlapping. Well, okay. That's a little bit more in the corner. That's overlapping the grass just a little bit. So do I have it overlap the grass and then have like a little bit of an entryway, or do I have it like crammed up against the corner just a little bit? Actually, that's not too crammed up. That would be crammed up against the corner. That's good. Great! I don't even need to move it. Okay. And I don't have material... Well, I did just move it. I don't even need to wait for Robin to build it. That's what I don't need to wait for. Unlike if I were to... yeah, if I were to build something new, I would need to wait for it. So, mushrooms go all across here. And then I should probably build other buildings, but I don't have materials at the moment, so I will come back and do that later. Just in time. Just in time, yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the mines. That's what I wanted to do next, too, is to collect clay from the mines, because I don't have Ginger Island yet. And I could try to go for iridium bars in order to get, you know, like iridium ore to get iridium bars in order to upgrade the boat, in order to unlock Ginger Island. I could do that, but I could also just go into the mines and collect clay now that I have my hoe back. Oh, I could grab that later. So yeah. That was kind of the entirety of my plan from the end of last time. Is just go through and move the greenhouse, collect clay when I've finished fighting things. And that's about it. So what I also do further is kind of just whatever happens, which is fine. I could actually grab that fishing quest. If I was up to fishing, which I might be. Could also be Skull Cavern. I could do a bunch of stuff. I could actually start befriending people. That's an option. Did I see the Dutch sprites? Okay, there's my stairs, but also I'm gonna finish tilling this dirt patch to try to find clay, which I don't know if the icy... Okay, I did find a little bit of clay. That's fine. I'm not sure if, like, the dirt patches are influenced by the biome, for lack of a better word. That, like... It's icy. You don't really expect many things to be buried in the dirt, such as clay, but it probably also doesn't matter because it's a dirt patch anyway. But I just wouldn't imagine clay and ice to be in the same spot. Okay, now I'm thinking about how... like, common places to find clay IRL, because geology. So, maybe I'm, going on a bit of a tangent there. But yes, clay shows up in icy caves in the game, at the very least. So I can be in the icy caves and it'll be fine. And I guess I'm just circling around looking for the stairs at this point. And trying to fight the bats that are faking me out. Ah, more bats, more bats. I heard that one. I didn't realize it was that close. Oh, I completed Monster Slayer goal. I have defeated X number of bats. That's great. I could work on the Monster Slayer goals. I know I was doing that a little bit last couple of times. Just because I happen to be in the mines a lot. Now, slimes take a while, and it's probably better to go for, like, early level slimes, because they're just easier to defeat, so you can defeat a bunch of them at once. I don't know, I also don't know if it's just me, but I tend to find a lot more of, like, the, this area is overrun by monsters, and also it's green, so it's overrun by specifically slimes. I tend to find more of those in the early levels, for whatever reason. Maybe it's just because that's where the green slimes live. Bat. I don't actually remember what you get from Gil as a reward for the Monster Slayer goals. It's probably something cool. It also is probably something that I won't use. Simultaneously cool and not what I needed. But also, I haven't... In any game, I haven't actually completed all of the Monster Slayer goals, because for some reason, like, dust sprites, slimes take a long time, serpents take a long time, because they're serpents, and they are scary. Scary, ominous atmosphere, but I'm still digging for clay. Okay, now I fight the bats. I'm also getting a lot of bat wings. I also could go to the desert. I just barely have enough money to go to the desert if I wanted to. And I could... You know, I could trade all the Omni Geodes I have for, warp totems to the desert. That's the thing I could do. Oh, look, a book. Funny how that was buried in a dungeon, you know, in the... Not quite a dungeon, I think the dungeon is more of like the, level 70 plus of the caves, that it looks more like a structure. And then I was theorizing at one point, I'm like, what if this is the dungeon? Everything else is like mines and caves, but this looks like an active dungeon because of like chains and how the skeletons kind of act like guards. That's just my train of thought. And now it's, again, more of a structure. Okay. Slimes. Dust sprites. I got some clay, so I have some materials for pathing. So that's fine. So if I continue on with trying to meet the Monster Slayer goals, and collecting clay at the same time, then I'm getting 2 birds with 1 stone, and, you know, and then I have pathways, so I'm happy. And then I have a lot of iron, which is part of why I like the icy levels so much. Omni Geode, perfect. And so many frozen geodes. I think I have, like, at least so many frozen geodes. That's maybe... That was, like, 7 in one round. Okay, a couple of secret notes. That's a puzzle. Okay, it is 1:10. I should head back. And the minecarts are active, which is still amazing to me. And I quickly rush to bed. It's also still amazing to me that you could move the house. Oh, a slime! Oh no, it's not like I can just dodge and weave and move out of your way. Go to sleep for the night. One of the coffee beans is ready. And I don't have my watering can, so I'm gonna maybe have to rely on, I have, fertilizer on there. That's the, retaining fertilizer. That water will sometimes just stay overnight. Here we go! Here we go! This is why I love these. This is why I love this setup. This is, this is the reason. I'm gonna need more dehydrators. This is great. And I can't give water to the cat, unfortunately. But, like, this, but, like, multiply it. And, like, I might redo some of that, because I actually could redo it so that there's 5, potentially more than 5 in a row, as opposed to just 4. Okay, I'm gonna put stuff away. Including a lot of the forageables that I happen to have. Put this away. Actually, for some reason I'm putting all of the mushrooms in there. It probably would make more sense in here. Doesn't matter one way, too much one way or the other. Come on. Oh, those are kind of hidden. Those are over here. Okay, chicken. That's a lot of mushrooms. Okay, no, that's down there. Okay. I have many mushrooms. And it's only gonna get, there's gonna be more of them. Because of said plan for brick pathways. But also, like, considering how I have different pathing recipes, like, I could just make a bunch of these. Because these are also very pretty. Or, like, stepping stone paths. Because, like, I love brick pathways. But, like, those might be, like, the main pathways. And then, like, the mushroom... The ones that are specifically mushrooms can be these. Because I have stone. And I don't have clay. Like, I only have enough bricks for that. So, you know what, another thing I could do is, like, rip up this, make it a little bit more consistent and part of, like, this whole area. This is gonna be, like, a little bit more of an intense level of mushroom farming. Just because I know I can make it that big, because it scales really well. I'm gonna try to leave the, patches of Z-fighting grass. It's not doing anything wrong. Even if it is a little bit time-spacey. I'm gonna cut down these trees, and this is also why I moved the- Wait a minute! Wait a minute! The patch... I didn't realize that was part of the greenhouse. There was a patch of, like, untillable land right here, where the greenhouse was sitting. I moved the greenhouse, and suddenly it's all fine? Like, it's perfectly tillable now? Okay, I didn't know that was part of the greenhouse. All of this... It scales so well. I just need more fire quartz for dehydrators. That's another thing I need clay for, is dehydrators. So that's probably something I should save for, instead of using it for paths, is use it for dehydrators. That also might be a reason to go to Ginger Island, is specifically because of all the clay, because it might actually be less time to go to Ginger Island and collect clay than collect clay manually from all the mines. I don't know. And I don't mind that I'm using up all the grass here. I just want it clear. Because I have tons more grass just going south. It's fine. Okay, and then here's some spots where I might need to, like, lay things out in advance. Just to kind of know where I'm going with some of this. Okay, that can just be the back wall, and kind of, yes, I can place something right there. And then I might rip up some of this. That can actually be brick. It might look weird. That's fine. I might make that like wood. I do have some wood on me, so yeah, I can make it just a plain wood path. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That looks so much better. That looks like, that adds to the depth of going into that farm cave. I like that a lot. And then I will probably rip up a lot of this. And I might actually change this path going in here, because, like, even though it's a main road, I could turn it into something else. Okay, pathing gets completely removed. I don't know what my plan was beforehand. Okay, this being a house-related path, I guess. I haven't encountered any crows yet. I just love that one particular scarecrow. The one that hasn't encountered any crows yet. I might leave it. Just because, like, sometimes I reorder where the machines are surrounding the house and, like, turn all of it into lightning rods, which is, like, simultaneously scary. That, like, you have lightning rods surrounding your house. But also, like, in theory, in Stardew, well, you wouldn't want to do that in real life, probably. I'd be kind of scared if there was lightning rods surrounding my house, because, like, just the concept is a little bit scary. But in Stardew, when lightning can't strike your house anyway, and the only way you're gonna get lightning striking something random is a tree, and then otherwise it just collects electricity from the air, apparently, to turn into batteries, then it's just battery generators. Like, it's a little portable generator just surrounding your house, which sounds a lot better than, like, lightning rods. That sounds a lot better. I'm gonna put that back. There we go. And I'm gonna take away all of this. And potentially expand the mushroom stumps. I'm gonna need so much hardwood, too. Like, the amount of hardwood I'm gonna need is kind of a lot. Just for the mushroom stumps, because I have the moss. Yeah, as easy as it is to place something, it's also easy to, like, unplace the thing. Okay, take all of this. And I'm sort of working half-blind, which is fine. I kind of know where things are. Mushroom log. Okay. I'm gonna let the ones that are still growing kind of grow. I might need more tree fertilizer, though. Yeah, probably gonna need more tree fertilizer. That's fine, though. But I'm definitely gonna lay out more paths. Can you move the shipping bin? If you can move the house, I wonder if you could move the shipping bin. These are the questions. Okay, I need 6 more tree fertilizer, which is fine. How much? What do I need for that? Fiber and stone. Wrong chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's not the reason why I'm always low on fiber, but it is a contributing factor. Okay, those are the seeds. I can put the clothes somewhere, but, like, also, I have that much hardwood and that much moss. However, if you turn all of those into mushroom logs, which I know I'm going to need all of those, that's 9, and then I'm out of hardwood. And so I have enough moss for 33 more tree stumps, which I'm going to need definitely more moss. So I'm going to collect that casually in between when there's the green rain. And then when it's green rain time, then I just collect all the moss all at once. So this is like a long-term project in order to get it set up to the maximum amount of space. But I want to at least put in the pathways that, like, this is where stuff is supposed to go. And I have so much stone that I'm not worried about using all the stone for pathways. Which is weird, because normally I'm out of stone and I don't have time to actually sort out, you know, pathways for anything. But that's a lot of stone still, and I have still a lot for pathways. So yeah, whenever it's the green rain time and I have enough for, you know, more mushroom stumps, I can expand this. So it's like, it's scalable, but it's also like very, like, tileable. Like, you can scale it from like a particular... Okay, this spot in particular is gonna be weird. Because it kind of loops up and around. So I could... Okay, so I'm gonna need some wood again. Because I want that additional little wood planks that sort of make it more natural and like just give it a different feel. So I'm gonna need wood. Wood planks... Wood paths. They look like planks. You're kind of walking across paths. Okay, so up here, it does that. And it's sort of like a little, like, side area. Like something that, like, you need a pathway, but it's sort of a little bit off the beaten track, and it's not quite, maybe, stable enough to give, these big paths enough room. Okay, so there's that. And there's that, and I'm making the pathway kind of snake around the outside wall so I know where the boundaries of where the wall is. And that'll be like a good start, at least. I'm gonna redo that so it's more satisfying. Do it in order just a little bit. Sometimes I don't do that, sometimes I do. It just depends. It's the whatever the thing is isn't quite doing what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna try to get the grass so that I can actually place paths, but not... Oh, I got rid of the Z-fighting grass. That's fine, there's another one. There's another one. Okay. Still snaking around. I know those aren't quite visible, but it's fine. Okay, there's something gonna go there. And I believe I have... See, for the majority of this, I know exactly where I want to put all of the trees. Like, oh, actually. This might be weird shaped, but, I'm gonna try it. Again, this is the, I didn't realize I'm out of energy. This is the weird shaped, spot. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give these tree fertilizer so that they can grow in winter. And then cut them down when they're fully grown. But I do have plans to extend this out into at least the cat food bowl. And then it kind of goes down like this for a time. So, well, we'll see. I just need these cleared. Because that'll connect, this'll connect, and then all of this is just trees with some, maybe like paths in between. Like, that's fine. I'm gonna leave that as it is right now. If I need another path, then that's also fine. You know, I could make this... I'm gonna make it like that, and then put, like, flowers? Question mark? Maybe something else. Because that is the... You know, just a casual grave in the corner of the, in the very corner of the farm. So, gonna leave that there. I'm not sure if I'm feeling flowers, because that'll maybe kind of lean into the fact that it's a grave a whole lot. But I also, like, don't want something silly. Maybe I do want something silly. I'm not sure. Something is going there. It doesn't need to be paths. Maybe I'll just have decorations, and I'm just like, I have a spare decoration. That's kind of... I don't know what to do with it, but I like it. So I'm gonna put it over in that corner. The copper watering can is ready. Cool, and I currently don't have... Give Emily an amethyst. Okay. Oh, those grew quick. Okay. I'll take it. Those grew really quickly. Put that in here. I will grab an amethyst to give to... I don't have an amethyst because I sold it. That was in the batch of, like, I have spare minerals and mining stuff that I'm just gonna sell. I think it was from, like, trying to get that last Joja upgrade, and I'm like, I need 20k immediately, I'm just gonna sell stuff. So I don't have amethyst currently, so whenever I get that, I can fulfill that quest. And I already know what's gonna happen. I can get the watering can back. I could sell stuff to Pierre to get, to get 5k in order to upgrade my watering can further. That's fine. And then I'm gonna continue with making paths, and I'm gonna... Okay, I know I used tree fertilizer on that, but, like, that's gonna take a while to grow. I'm just gonna... And all the rest of the trees grew pretty quick, so that one's just gone. Whoop, okay. As... Whenever Pierre is open, I can have her head over there. Okay. Mushroom stumps, trees. Mushroom stumps, trees. And it doesn't matter if the trees are fully grown. However, if the trees are fully grown, which I want them to be alternating, because they only grow if you alternate them, then all the fully grown trees will have tappers on them. So that I can get sap. And, resin, I think it's called oak resin, and, like, maple syrup, and what was the other one? Pine tar? The other one is pine tar. None of them are actually called sap. Okay. This is sap. Hello, chicken. Okay, greenhouse is over here, and I hope none of the... I really hope if you move the greenhouse, you don't have to replant everything. It's fine! Okay. That's good. That's great. I will take it. I don't have to replant anything. Well, now I do have to replant some things, but, at least it all wasn't suddenly vanished, because that'd be really sad. Okay, greenhouse is down here. I actually like it in that corner a lot better. That is a lot more useful with my time. And then, like, plants go down here, mushrooms go over here, and it's all kind of separated a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna put down more paths. Be in order. And then go to Pierre's whenever Pierre's open. And then I'm going to... This is kind of a weird space, so I'm going to do something particular with that. But for this, I can just close it off. Also, 2 trees will go here. But I don't mind that there's not any mushroom stumps on the end here, because there's a little bit of a... there's a turn. Because mushroom stumps on the end typically don't get as many mushrooms anyway. So I'm fine with a couple more trees over there. What? No, no, no. I know you can place stuff in here. I don't want stuff in here. Because then there's a decreased spawnable spots, I suppose. But, like, if there's 2 trees here, then this mushroom stump is probably going to get a little bit of a boost for having trees there. Because it's based on how many trees surround it within, like, 8 blocks, I think. And so if there's a couple extra trees, then that doesn't hurt. That's the wrong path. I also heard a panning water noise. Okay, 1, 2, and then just keep going. And there's a torch in my way. Which, in Stardew, it doesn't matter if you have torches placed down. At least on this farm, mobs will spawn anyway, because wilderness farm. Okay, where was that panning water spot? Hello. I said hello to the sparkly pieces in the water. Okay, that's ironing. That's a lot of coal. That's good. Maybe not a lot of coal. I've seen it, like, randomly get 10. I don't know if it was panning specifically, but I remember one time where it was specifically 10 coal all at once. I'm like, whoa! That's super cool! 10 coal all at once! Okay. Put the seeds away, and I'm gonna go inside and put the plain overalls away. This is food, so I will, eat that. I'm gonna put hay. That was, like, this is all the hay I've been getting from harvesting wheat. I haven't actually been getting hay from harvesting grass. Plain overalls go in here, and I need my watering can back. Okay, I still have all the pathing in my inventory, but in order to sell stuff at Pierre, I need, you know, at Pierre's, I need to actually grab the stuff. I'm gonna keep a pumpkin because I thought I needed a pumpkin for something. Actually, I'm gonna keep those. Gonna keep the 5 pumpkins and then sell the spare pumpkins. Because now I'm in collector mode, and so I'm like, 5 of the top quality things I will sell. Pierre doesn't take fish like Willy does, I think. I don't think so. I can sell all of that. And this isn't too terribly organized, and now it is! And now it is organized! Amazing how the organize button will organize things for you. Sell those, and I think that's good. Let's see if I can get 5k from that, and if I do, I will bring iron with me, so I can go straight to Clint's. Okay. And then upgrade the watering can on the way. It's all doing stuff all at the same time. I see more forageables that I can grab at some point. Also, winter is one of those months that there's just tons of stuff happening all at once. That there's, Squid Fest, there is... Hello, I'm just gonna give you 3 flowers. There you go. Well, I've just been chopping grass, so, that makes sense. Jess said I smell like grass, and I'm like, well, I do live on a farm. And I checked the trash can, I know I need to go to Pierre's. A coconut. I didn't know coconut was on the loot table for, specifically Lewis's trash can. That's fun. Okay, so I just had a thought. That, you know, Caroline is Pierre's wife, and, you know, Abigail is their daughter. And they're both looking around the store as if they're customers. Which makes it look like Pierre was like, hey, just wander around the store as if you're customers, as if you're shopping, as if, you know, to make it look like it's more crowded. Which is kind of sad. They could legitimately just be looking around. And, you know, maybe they're just, like, also use the store for their own food, because that makes sense. Like, hey, Pierre, I'm grabbing this, just so you know, because I'm about to be cooking things. I don't know. Just random thoughts as I happen to be walking in. Oh, hi, Pierre. Okay, so I'm going to sell all of this, and then pumpkins are OP, and I have enough, but I'm going to keep selling this stuff. And I'm going to keep the coconut. Okay, also, I'm going to buy the grass starter recipe, because that's useful. Okay, and I have 10k. Clint's attempts. The title of that quest. Okay, I'm going to go to Clint's to upgrade the watering can, which I don't even have the watering can. The watering can is at Clint's, and I'll just upgrade it when I get back there. Like, hey, the thing that you just finished, upgrade it more. Pine cone. Copper watering can. Upgrade tools. Steel watering can. And then I upgrade that to gold whenever that is ready, and I believe that's... I want to say that's 15k. But I upgrade it to gold, and I don't have to worry about it till iridium, which is the same, could be said for the rest of my toolset. And then I would upgrade the copper pans, and then when I have all of that upgraded, that would probably be a good time to go through Skull Cavern a little bit more seriously, just to look for iridium so that I can upgrade things. I heard another thingy. Where is it? Also, I could go up here. Did I already get the ticket from here? Probably. Yes. But I also could chop this one hardwood thing. That's another thing I could do, is I could go into the secret woods to get hardwood. Oh, I see that. I see that. I'm gonna go over there. I'm going over there. I'm gonna pause and check something real quick. Okay, we're good. We're good. Me pausing and checking something was successful. Because after that one stream where I was like, my audio didn't come through at all, now I'm like, okay, I know the button to check if my audio is coming through, actually through YouTube, not just OBS. And so it's all good. It's like, I know I talk to Squishy Cat in chat, but sometimes I'm just like, wait a minute. I gotta double check that. So, like, I know it's fine. But also, I'm double checking anyway. And more gold panning. Copper Omni Geode that I can use to trade with the desert merchant for warp totems to the desert. Willie is fishing. I'm gonna check the beach, because there's some very nice... Hi, Liv! I'm gonna check the beach for some very nice, potentially, winter beach forageables, as in the Nautilus shell, which I love. Another book! Nautilus shell! I don't even know what the purpose of that, other than to give it to Demetrius for the, community center, bulletin board bundle. But it's pretty. 2 books. Why are people leaving books at the beach? I mean, it sounds like a nice... It sounds very nice to read books at the beach, except for, like, getting sand in the... You know, you get sand in the book and between the pages and stuff, and it's maybe not great, but, like... it sounds relaxing. Liv, how are you doing? Oh, also, I completed Joja Mart. I completed the community upgrades, and I feel scammed. So, now I'm just like, you know what? Maybe wholesome. And I bought a bunch of paths, which is, you know, maybe unsurprising, but I'm making a bunch of, spaces specifically for mushroom farming. So there will be a lot of mushrooms. I need to go to the secret woods to get hardwood in order to make more mushroom stumps. Because that's a long-term sort of goal, is to get all of the mushroom stumps for the farm that I'm setting up, which is going to take a lot of hardwood. So, and it's not a forest farm, so haha, I go to the secret woods a lot. Sleeping, my throat hurts, but good. Wait, you're done? Yeah, I finished before the end of fall. It's actually really easy to finish when you don't have specific items. It's just money-based. I hope you feel better, though. You know, rest up. I'm sorry your throat hurts. Yeah, Joja Run is actually really easy to complete, especially, like, if you focus on one thing. Like, I focused on mining. If someone focused on fishing, I bet it would also yield a similar effect. That's probably why people say, like, oh, fishing gets you a lot of money. Which, again, it does. It's just I'm not well-suited for fishing. I am well-suited for mining. I wonder why. It's almost like I play Minecraft. Okay, collect all the hardwood and all the forageables, and... I almost have that, what's it called, a sweet gemberry? I almost have that. It's currently growing in my greenhouse. I also moved the greenhouse. And when I moved it, nothing wrong happened on the inside. I was, like, slightly worried that, like, do I have to replant everything? No, I don't. it just moved everything inside, too, which is nice. And it was, like, immediate. So I didn't have to wait for Robin to build anything. So it was nice. It's also cold and dark, and it makes me want to go to bed, maybe in-game bed, but, like, also I want to go mining for stuff. Maybe not clay. I realized, I'm like, you know what? I kind of need clay for more dehydrators. So I probably shouldn't use a bunch of clay on bricks. So I ripped up the brick pathways I already had, even if it looks pretty. And then I'm putting in a different pathway, which also looks pretty and takes less resources. And so it is just a different palette. And so now I have space for all of the trees and stuff and a lot of mushroom stumps, and there's just going to be so many dried mushrooms. But also I need dehydrators. Actually, I just had an idea that, like, the amount of mushrooms I'm going to be getting, it might be worth it to actually have, like, an outbuilding. Like one of those separate buildings full of just dehydrators, which also they're multi-purpose because you can put, like, fruit in there and stuff. I don't know if you could put vegetables in there, but you could at least put fruit in there. So, a little bit multi-purpose, and there was something else. I saw recently that someone put mushrooms in, like, just a preserves jar, and I'm like, I'd never tried that, because I had always put mushrooms in the dehydrator. I never thought to put mushrooms in the preserves jar. I'm like, wow, that's genius. Just stuff that, like, I'd never think of, but I watched someone else play it and knew that they do something else. I'm like, whoa, that's great. And then I'm back on my farm where monsters will come at me. You know, like that monster. There's just... and that monster. Okay. Devoid essence, and that slime is really zippy, really fast. Okay. That's not too bad. I also want to make the area around the greenhouse pretty, if I can. I want to decorate a little bit more than I have in other games. And it might not necessarily be a coherent sense of decorating, but it's gonna be something. Go to sleep. I like your hat. Yeah! Okay. So after I finished Joja, and I felt scammed, that, like, it's like, plum pudding, nice. And I'm like, I did all that, and all I got was a soda machine, which I'm not even using. I went to the merchant, and I bought, well, first of all, I bought this hat at the Hat Mouse, and it was 5K. Which is expensive, but I'm like, I need, like, you know, like, I need something to, you know, like, yeah, I just need to go shopping. I just need to go shopping and buy stuff to make me feel better. And I also bought a dresser. So I bought those two things, and, like, it's a treat. Exactly. Hi, Pierre. I totally wasn't, theorizing about you earlier about, you know, something potentially mean about, you know... So earlier I was in Pierre's, and it was, like, Abigail and Caroline were, like, wandering around the store as if they were customers, which, like, to be fair, they totally could be, and they could just be using the store as, like, hey, I'm going shopping for our own groceries here. It could just be legit, but I had a thought, that I'm like, what if Pierre just told them to wander around and look like customers to make it look more busy? Because Pierre has that greed arc going, so that could have been it. I don't know, but I also would feel bad, because I'm like, what if that's just not it? So I feel a bit bad, and like, I wasn't talking about you, Pierre. First year's over, buy more seeds next year. It's funny how he still has this cutscene. Well, I guess this still makes sense. That he's still, you know, giving the elevator pitch to advertising his shop because Joja was here. And then Joja has a bit more of a presence in the town than just the community center runs. I guess this still makes sense? Okay. Put this away. I could go to the, desert. Put all of these away. I'm gonna put the pathing away. But yeah, I have a lot of pathing. Yeah, it was definitely a treat, which if you think about it, it's a little bit ironic that in order to recover from, like, Joja stuff, which is, like, the corporate antagonist, that I'd buy things. But it's more like, legit, I just want to buy things and just enjoy myself. So, There's like a good and bad side to it. Like, you could buy a pink cowgirl hat, or, you know, you could buy Joja Cola. I don't know. There's like a lot of tidbits I'm taking away from this run through, but it's also just the one that surprised me the most was at the very first stream at the very beginning, when I'm like, wait a minute, what if people aren't sad? What if people like just don't notice the community center? What if people like don't know what they're missing? That one hit pretty hard. That is it more sad if people are actually actively sad, or is it more sad if people don't notice? Okay. I am going to put no, I like to keep at least one broken glasses for Evelyn in case I need that. And this is food. And I can actually put some of those cave carrots away. Is that the right spot for cave carrots? I don't remember. I don't actually remember. I'll put some in here. But I wanted to go to the desert, and I wanted to bring Omni Geodes to trade for warp totems. Actually, I should also trade all the jade and all the ruby I had. It is Sunday, so I'll have the staircases. I don't know if rubies are traded on Sundays for the spicy eels, but that would be nice. Buy a ticket to Calico Desert. Is it gonna tell me? It's gonna make me wait for Pam. Okay, so I'm gonna go to town and look through people's garbage in the meantime. I also had a fedora that I got from the fall fair that I love. It's also in the thumbnail. But also, I'm not necessarily gonna wear it. Oh, that was a good one. I was ready with a screenshot for that one, and I got bread. Like, I was so ready. I'm like, yeah. It could have been nothing. It could have been something different, but I happened to get bread. I was ready with the screenshot, and so that might be a thumbnail. Okay, but also, Pam shows up at the bus at 10? I don't need to give those to Gunther. I'm not trading in the... Well, I'm not paying Clint to break these open, because I'm still waiting on the Geocrusher whenever the quest for that shows up. I'm gonna go to the mines super briefly. Like, I'm just gonna go casually fishing in magma while I'm waiting for Pam. Casually. I think it's just red water as opposed to magma, but it still looks really scary. Just casually fishing. Also, I'm gonna try to get a screenshot of, like, the exclamation mark above the... Close! Okay, it's Joja Cola. Screenshot? I'm taking photos. This is the photo adventure now. And I'm slow on the draw because I hear it, and I want to click. But then if I click, then I don't get the brightest version of that exclamation mark. Okay, I missed that one. I'm gonna wait, because I'm just trying to get the exclamation mark at this point. It's a photography mission. This is now a photography game. That one was decent. I'm gonna try to get another one just for safety. I keep missing! This is harder than fishing! I'm gonna wait and get another one. Yeah, that might be the best I get. Okay. And now we're going to Pam, and I spent a couple of minutes just photography. Okay. Now we're going to the bus stop and buying a ticket to the desert. Buy a ticket to the desert for 500 gold? Yes. And I'm off to the desert. That camel. Love the music in the desert. Hello, camel. Aww. Okay. Okay. Cool. I do get spicy heels. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I'm happy. I came here. I forgot the butterfly hutch. That's what I was forgetting. Yeah, I could, but those take iridium and those take... Okay, to be fair, I'm not doing much with the quartz. While I'm here, I might do a couple of runs in Skull Cavern, but I'm gonna be careful about it because I've got stuff in my inventory that I want to keep. So, gonna be careful about it. Also, do I have all the dwarf scrolls? I don't actually remember. I do, so I could just buy some from the dwarf. And this wouldn't be like a serious go through the Skull Cavern, it's just casual, like, grab whatever I can grab. Because my pick isn't also good enough. So it's sort of like trying to very casually grab iridium where I can. Or, you know, fight things, maybe. Maybe I just want to fight things. Very casually grab iridium where I can. And then upgrade my pick so I can go through a little bit more efficiently and have a little bit more of a serious run later. And then also upgrade the boat. I actually could try to go for upgrading the boat first. Maybe we didn't need the dwarf scroll. Maybe you could just invest in quartz and trade it with the desert trader. Maybe. And like iridium ore? That's expensive. Diamond. I'm also looking for amethyst because I got that quest from Clint. However, I don't have amethyst because I sold it all because it was in the middle of me like, I've got minerals I'm not using, I can sell it because I need that last little bit to finish off the community upgrades. So I don't have amethyst currently. Which is normally not one of the things that I need. Normally, I can just, it's like sea jelly or, you know, cave jelly or... you know, one of the jellies, or it's something like, I happen to need, not bamboo shoots. Clay is one of those things I often need. There was something minerals-wise that I often needed, but, like, never had enough of whenever I needed it. This is solar essence? I don't know. Well, I have solar essence. This is also the sword that has Crusader on it, so that I can actually fight mummies and destroy them without use of explosives. So, I love this sword in particular. Oh, look! Okay, I can still fight you. And I got a lot of cloth from that. So that's fun. Oh look, quartz! I wonder what that could be used for. You know, I'm pretty sure it's useful in, like, I was about to say observers. This ain't Minecraft. Quartz is probably useful in, like, you know, if you refine it and turn it into sprinklers. I'm sure it doesn't have any other use other than that. It's not like we just talked about trading quartz with a merchant. Also, I would love... I currently don't have a prismatic shard in this game, or else I'd probably be also using the Galaxy Sword and then just swap it out with the... What's it called? A Holy Blade? Yeah. Squishy Cat, welcome back. I really, really want to play this now. It's fun! It's a chill game. I believe there's also a Steam sale going on, so it might be part of the sale. I haven't checked. I haven't checked if it's part of the sale because I already own it, but yeah, if I get a Galaxy Blade, then I will, you know, probably swap it out with the Holy Blade, and then eventually, you know, if I have to, not have to, if I go through the volcano, there's a lot of serpents here. There's just so much, I can barely think. This is where the scary atmosphere fog comes not in handy. Okay, I'm gonna go. That was a lot. Okay. Okay, whenever I get the Galaxy Blade, I'll either swap it around with the Holy Blade so that I can fight mummies but also do a lot of damage. But then whenever I get to the volcano and get access to the anvil, I can actually put Crusader on the Galaxy Blade and then I just go burr for everything, which is gonna be so nice. Is this enough to trade for something else? I can't believe I actually caught my health. I'm at 7. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is where I go back home and then don't do anything. And I live on a wilderness farm, so, like, there might be monsters. But also I can dodge and weave. You live, I see that face. Oh, hi, Pam. I totally wasn't in danger. I'm not bleeding. You know, there weren't, like, 10 serpents coming at me. That's an exaggeration. There was closer to 4 or 5 at any given time. Also, I'm gonna put the cloth in here, because it is useful in crafting some things, if I recall. I don't know. I don't actually know if it's useful in crafting some things. Because I keep some cloth, in this chest in a different game. And because it was useful in crafting something, maybe I just like having 5 of things, and it just so happens to go there. Okay. Stairs! The staircases are for when I actually do a more serious, Skull Valley, not Skull Valley. This is Stardew Valley, Skull Cavern. If I do a more serious Skull Cavern run, then I will bring those stairs, because, in my other game, that's, like, currently, like, Spring Year 4, like, just barely into Spring Year 4, then I can make it through Skull Cavern with reliable consistency up to about level 50, and then after that, it's kind of, like, depends on luck, and, like, if you find shafts or not, you know, how many mobs there happen to be. You know, it's a little bit more luck-based after that. So, on my different game, I'm going to plan on doing, like, an actual serious Skull Cavern run that's just, and this is the game that's, like, not for streaming or episodes or anything, that's just for fun. But it's a great testing ground. So I'm going to try to go through Skull Cavern and make it to the bottom with 50 staircases if I can. And if I don't make it to level 50, then I'm just not going to try, because those staircases are expensive. But I'm going to try with at least 50 staircases and see where I get with that. And if it's too late in the day, then I won't try, because there's just, you know, the numbers are against it. I want to give myself the best possible chance of succeeding in Skull Cavern at some point. And that goes into the water. I'm glad that part of the update. Part of the 1.6 update, I believe, in the changelogs was that, like, stuff doesn't drop into the water immediately. It hovers at the top, so if you have a magnet ring, you can actually retrieve most of it. Except if it goes that far. If it goes that far, then no way. But you have a chance to retrieve it with a magnet ring, which is very nice. And then these trees are going. And then I suppose I could start planting trees, but I'm not entirely sure what combination of trees I want. Because I do want, like, about an even split for the tappers, but I also don't necessarily want to split it, like, well, I could split spruce, oak, maple, mystic. There's a new mystic tree that is very, not super late game, but, like, late game as far as, like, skills. Like post level 10 on everything, late game. I forgot I was low on health. I was not paying attention much. Hold on. Okay, this time it was hard. I was at my farm. Okay, that doesn't... I might get the blackberries back. Because that is more food source rather than... Because I can get more coffee, because I got coffee beans. I just need a keg. So, rip coffee, but I want those blueberries back, because my food source right now is cave carrots and cactus and blueberries. And not blueberries, blackberries. Because blueberries are also very nice, but those are typically more crop-based. You can sell them, you can turn them into jam, and maybe not, I think it's called jelly. It's jelly in this game. You can turn them into jelly. You could dehydrate it, because it's a fruit. Again, I don't know if you can actually dehydrate vegetables, but, Hi, Sebastian, I thought you were a monster. Built a snow goon, but, Demetrius made me get rid of it. Aww! Wait, was that the one in the front here? No, it's still there. Maybe that's not the one you're talking about. Okay, Marlon, I am in need of, returning the blackberries that I lost when I died on my farm. I was at my farm. Item recovery service. Blackberries. Okay, also, I believe... Vampire ring! Okay, so, I have... well, I had it in a different game. There's an enchantment similar to Crusader, which is vampiric, that goes on a particular sword. However, that sword was very, very slow. So I had a very slow sword and I could barely go through Skull Cavern at all. And I was having trouble with all the serpents. But I had vampiric. And so the vampiric enchantment, I'm feeling sluggish for overexertion. I just keep doing stuff. Okay, fine. I'll get the worms later. I'll go back home and go to sleep right away. It's almost like I'm not scared of consequences when it happens to be, like, in town, when there is an item recovery service, when there's, like, no monsters around. There's monsters around here. Probably should have been more careful with the bats here. Hi, chicken. Oh, there's a noise. Is that the tree? That's the tree! That's the tree falling! Okie dokie. Me, when I don't have any hardwood and the tree falls down. Okay. You know, I could collect hardwood, and then I have to decide whether to fix the tree and turn it into, like, a little house for the raccoons. Thank you, Marlon. I have to decide whether to go the route of, helping the raccoons, or, more mushroom stumps. And those go in here, and the Omni Geode goes in there, and I could put Joja Cola right there, I guess, and then bread in here, and then I put the mystery box in here for later. That is so many geodes. What was it? Before the tree happened, it was... Be more careful. It's almost like I'm not cautious around places that are not dangerous, but it's just an overexertion thing. I don't know. Okay, here's broccoli, I got some rice, I got some wheat, and it's all a bunch of randomness. And I suppose for the meantime I will keep the randomness until I want it to be not random. That's kind of my system for the greenhouse. Okay, we still have a couple of fairy roses that are new. And I'm keeping those. I realized how valuable those are after other people were like, why are you selling the fairy roses? And I'm like, oh, those are valuable? You can do stuff with those? Okay. I guess. I am a collector. I don't know. I guess it's like kind of my playstyle is that some things I just don't mind. Like, I don't mind it if I sell fairy roses because I could always plant more. I don't mind it if I happen to fall unconscious. Because it's like, I can manage the risk of it pretty well. That, like, yeah, it's a risk. You could lose items, and I could have lost something a little bit more valuable, but I didn't. Which is, like, a poor excuse, because sometimes I do lose very valuable stuff, and you have to make a decision between, oh, I need that sword back, or I need all of this material back. But again, it's like, you manage the risk. Like, I just don't go into mines or dangerous areas like the Skull Cavern with, like, tons and tons of stone or wood. Or something very valuable. So usually, it's just my tool set, which those don't go away except for the weapons do vanish sometimes. Food source, and then whatever I happen to pick up during that mining trip. So anything I picked up during that mining trip, I could also get back with a second mining trip. So for the most part, I'm not too scared of losing stuff. In Minecraft, though, I'm a little bit more scared of losing stuff. Depending on the circumstances, because you could have an inventory full of everything, like building materials, your entire tool set, entire armor set that you spent a lot of time getting. Like, all of that could be gone with lava, if you're not careful. So I'm way more aware of risks in Minecraft compared to Stardew. Stardew is just chill. If I lose stuff, it's fine. I can get it back. If I fall unconscious, it's fine. Yo! I happen to be here! I'm on the other side of the track when the train is here. That's great. That's cool. Hello, train. It's still not here. It takes a while. It really does take a while to get here. There it is. Hello, train. I'm on the other side of the track now. I gotta be careful. Seb was here? Why is there a heart? Okay. And I'm just... What would... Yo, okay, there's the moon. If you click on the moon, if you see the moon, I believe it's on the 27th of any day. If you see the moon on the screen, whatever your profits are for that day, screen. If you see a moon, you can click on it, and it'll be a face that shows up that's kind of like that. It's gone now, but, okay, I got a little bit of copper. That's fine. I didn't have to rush. I was just here. I just so happen to be here. Okay, got a little bit of copper. What is it? Playstyle? Risk? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like... It is such a relaxing game that I am not worried about the risk of my character dying and losing stuff, which is like probably one of the more the things I worry about more in Minecraft and in other games is that, like, well, what if I die? Like, what if I lose stuff? And it kind of kills some of your motivation. This, if I happen to die, it doesn't kill any motivation, which is great. I just happen to be in the right place in the right time, Liv, with that train. You know, maybe as a time traveler, I just know when to appear. Maybe sometimes on accident. That was actually a coincidence, but sometimes maybe I'm getting it spot on accident. That's exactly what a coincidence is. I just like any opportunity to brag about, you know, time-space expertise. I totally don't have that much. Chicken is definitely more of a time-space expert than I am. Talking to Marnie, talking to Leah, talking to Lewis. I don't think the saloon's open. Whoa! That's a third trash catalog. Okay, I got 2 trash catalogs earlier in this game, in this world. I got 2 trash catalogs before I even got the trash book, which usually doesn't happen. And now I have a third one with the book, so, Oh, Marnie? Where are... Oh, hi. You were behind a building. I did not see you. Oh! Okie dokie. That's why Marnie's walking in an unusual spot. I just happened to... I totally didn't forget about this festival. This is, you know, it's lovely to see everyone here. I totally intentionally came here. Do I buy things? Hello? You know, I do like that one painting. I do like the food. Oh, there's only one of each food. Okay. I'll take it. I kind of collect food. In my other, my solo game, I collect all the food. And I do want to make, you know, the collection of, like, all the stuff that we've cooked. You've cooked all these recipes. I want to complete that collection. However, I normally just buy food from different places, or, like, I get it from, rewards, or wherever. And I make sure to talk to everyone because, you know, friendship ain't bad. Something funky. Carrot nose. Yeah, Clint. Just ask her. Pam wants to win the ice fishing competition. I believe Linus is way over there. The wizard you can't talk to, but I could go all the way over there and talk to Linus. I'm not super paying much attention because, yeah, for one, I forgot that this festival was even happening. That was many years ago. It's just easier. Yup. Okay. And now I go back and then fish in the ice. Because that was totally intentional. I'm here for ice fishing. This is so silly. I've never accidentally come to a festival before. Maybe I have. Maybe. Ice fishing competition. Yep, I'm totally here for that. Has anyone ever accidentally gone to a festival before? I think a lot of it is really like, they both caught a fish immediately. What? I think a lot of it is like, okay, there's a festival happening. I'm gonna go there, and you make time to go there so you don't miss it. However, I sometimes just skip festivals because I've seen it a lot of times. And it's often more worth my time to do something else. So I just skip it. Especially since I'm not super, you know, like, if I want to make friends, I'll, you know, do that over a course of a period of time. I don't rush to make friends with anyone in particular. Especially since I'm not doing the dating sim part of this game. So everyone is just friends with me in whatever capacity I happen to be talking to them most frequently. Or, like, me randomly giving them flowers. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually doing decent. Well, that was a midnight carp. What's the random unnamed fish that they're catching? I guess that's just a default fish icon, but, like, I kind of want to catch the default fish now. That's a perch. I missed the fishing hole. Also, you can... I missed the fishing there. You can... there's a hovering icon that you can talk to people, but if you actually... Like, I'm trying to talk to people, and no one is saying a word. Hello? Nope. Can't talk to you. Nope. Nope. Can't talk to anyone. Not a single person. Also fish. What happens if I win with 5 fish and me stopping to try to talk to everyone? I mean, Willie could have caught, like, 6 fish. I bet Willie would have caught 6 fish if he, he's a good fisherman. But also, like, I bet everyone here is a good fisherman. Because, like, Elliot lives on the ocean, and Pam likes fishing. The smell, I know, fish smell like fish. I still won. I stopped halfway through to try to talk to everyone. I circled around. And I still won. Okie dokie. Okay, now I got a sailor cap. Now, please release these poor fish, and tell me what you did to get this pond here in the first place. I can't believe you won. Well, time to head home. Okay. I've got tackle that I probably won't use for a while. And I have a hat. Maybe. It kind of covers up my hair a little bit. So I might use the fedora instead. Ah, yeah. I mean, that still kind of covers up my hair, but, like, less so, and it still looks cool. I like the sailor cap. You're wearing the sailor cap! You know what? I have an idea. Your steel watering can is ready. Okay, I need 15k to get the steel watering can into a gold watering can, so I might just... That's the... How about that's the goal? That's one of the goals, is to just... Chicken is wearing the cap. Chicken is the captain now. Except, you know, this isn't actually Chicken, it's just a cat named after Chicken. And then real Chicken is more of a king than a captain, but, like, it fits! Chicken is wearing the sailor hat. Okay, I can at least fill in the next row here, and then maybe the last row. I have enough stone. Oh, look at that! Chicken wearing the sailor cap. I bet if it was a real cat... Yeah, the chicken stand-in. I bet if it was a real cat, like, I haven't seen many cats that enjoy wearing costumes. It's possible. I'd say most cats are a little bit, you know, grumpy, not happy with, you know, having to wear costumes. Whoa. Was that out of... That was out of time. Okay. And then placing them in order, and then you walk faster than you're able to place stuff. Okay. And then whatever's happening right here, I don't know. I will fix it at some point, and then we might actually... There's enough room for another row. I just need to get rid of this. 2, 3. Perfect! It's rarely perfect like this. That's great. Okay, and now I need to clear all this, and then also get more pathways, which I have enough stone for. This is fine. This is great. I enjoy this, and there's Z fighting grass. Hey, look, Liv. There's Z fighting grass. And if I remove it, it's fine. Nothing time-space broke at all, I think. Okay, well, I'll be on the lookout for, like, time-space being broken, but I don't think anything was wrong. I accidentally removed a Z fighting grass earlier. Hi, Chicken! Aw, that's adorable! Chicken with a sailor cap near the water. That fits so well. I don't think anything's wrong with time space, but I'll keep an eye out, because I removed one earlier and nothing happened. Well, I removed one earlier by accident, too. Also, I have more stone for staircases, but I'm going to use it for stone walkways instead. Which is great, because it only takes 1 stone each, so, like, I still have a ton of stone. Okay. And then finish that up, and then walk all the way over here, and this is where all the mushrooms are going. And then it connects weirdly, kind of like that, but it also connects like this. That does connect weirdly. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So this is going to be something. Maybe more trees, maybe something else. This is going to be mushrooms. And so, spruce, oak, maple, mystic, and then I think mahogany. Mahogany and mystic, yeah. I've got enough for all of them, which is amazing. And it makes me so happy that I can actually set all of this up, and it works fine. Okay, so I can start... none of them will grow in winter unless I use tree fertilizer. I don't necessarily want to use all the tree fertilizer I have. So I might need to wait until spring for that one, but, I can set up the trees at some point. Oh, look, powder melons! That I could have planted outside. But nope. Okay, and a lot of the recurring crops I'm getting is like eggplant, corn, broccoli. So those can be recurring until I need it to not be. Until I want my greenhouse to be a little bit less random. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna put the food in here. I'm gonna put the, put those away. Actually, the crocus needs to go in there. But the trash catalog can go next to the other ones. There we go. Okay, so now that I have that laid out, I need to remember to actually go to the secret woods and chop wood. And I'm going in the direction that's going to take longer because I can't walk through grass fast enough. I'm gonna go to Secret Woods, get some hardwood. I could go to the mines, honestly. Oh, look, a mysterious, tree stump. It has a mysterious question mark. I wonder what it does. The old tree is gone. However, with 100 pieces of hardwood, this could be fixed up. Okay, now I need to prioritize fixing that tree or more hardwood. I might as well just set aside 100, because that's like 10 stumps, and I know I'm going to need far more than 10 mushroom stumps. So might as well just get the tree out of the way before I worry about mushroom stumps. Like, tree is done, I can just focus on getting hardwood for one thing. I even got clay. Okay. Also, mahogany trees. If I'm planting mahogany trees, you know what? I don't really want to... Okay, so the question is, can you actually put a tapper on mahogany trees? And if I can't, then it's easy that I just let mahogany trees grow, chop them down whenever they're fully grown, and then just keep replanting the seeds because the mushroom stumps will still work, which is the seeds. However, if I can tap mahogany trees, I might need a separate spot just for, like, growing mahogany trees for more hardwood, because that would be a lot easier than going to the secret woods every day. Like, a lot easier. How about, how about I just plant all the mahogany trees? Maybe not in winter. Actually, that would be something I would use tree fertilizer on, is mahogany trees. Because they grow slowly anyway. So, what if I just plant all the mahogany seeds that I happen to have, and then just collect hardwood from that? That's also another reason to go to Ginger Island, is mahogany. It is hardwood. So, what I'm hearing is what I'm hearing from me talking is I plant all the mahogany trees, put tree fertilizer on all of them, and then aim for unlocking Ginger Island, which means going to Skull Cavern to look for iridium a whole lot more, and then put that iridium towards fixing the boat. Because that's another thing that I could totally do, is that, like, if I only need this much to fix the boat, then I unlocked an entirely new area, and I can put all the iridium towards my tools into something in the future, because that's a whole lot more of a long-term goal, is to unlock all my tools, to upgrade my tools with iridium. That is a much more long-term goal. I get the stuff done that I can get done quickly. I get that done. I get that out of the way. So I get done I get the tree unlocked. I get the boat unlocked. I don't need to worry about where my hardwood or iridium is going to, because it's automatically going to mushroom stumps in my tools. I don't have to split my attention. Okay, so... And I can just plant... Okay, so 8 mahogany. And I need to make tree fertilizer. And then that'll be planted. And I can put all these paths in here, and then I can just sell that. Gunther already has it. I can put some stuff in recycling. Because I was fishing a little bit, and therefore I got a little bit of trash. Okay, and I can put this in here just as a spot to have them grow, even though there's no mushroom stumps. Tree fertilizer. Perfect. Okay, I leave those. Rectangles, what's going on here? Mushroom stump farming. There's going to be rows of mushroom stumps and then alternating fully grown trees, and the fully grown trees are going to have tappers on them. And then the either the seeds or the half-grown trees don't need to be fully grown for the mushroom stumps to work. So I have enough for, like, oak, spruce, maple, mahogany, and then mystic. And then I don't know if you can actually put tappers on mahogany trees, but at least I want them for the hardwood to make more mushroom stumps. Also, welcome to chat. Also, I have a lot of mushrooms. Just from, like, my small setup that I had since torn apart. Still have a bunch of mushrooms from that. Insert the whole meme. Essentially all the things. Pretty much. Like, I hadn't set up hardly anything since it was Joja and I was just, like, selling it. That doesn't go in there. I was basically selling everything. And mostly getting stuff from the mines. In order to, you know, get enough money, and I finished it all before fall ended. So now I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I'll just build a farm like normal. Is there anything in here? I've already looked in there. Also, I'm going to the mines. Also, I need to get my watering can, but Clint is closed. But I can definitely go to the mines. And... I was aiming to collect clay in the mines, but now my plan is kind of rewritten into, like, try to go for Ginger Island, you know, like, try to collect iridium for the boat, you try to collect hardwood for the tree, and so I unlock those things, and those are just done. Why am I in town? Oh, hi, Clint. Joja runs are so much easier, but it's also less satisfying. Like, so much less satisfying. I felt like I was scammed by the end of it. Like, okay, thanks. I'm just here now. I did all that and just got a soda machine. So it was fine though, because I did enjoy mining, because I love mining in this game. So I'm continuing to mine, and then just do whatever else I want to do, I guess. It's a great allegory of money corporations always being easier, but takes away community involvement and growth. There's so many things I've been learning from this playthrough. Just like, oh, wait a minute, that was like a really good story beat there, and like that was like, oh, it's a metaphor for this thing, and like this is how it feels, and like it's spot on. So, yeah, it does its job really well. And that cozy farming game actually gets deep and meaningful sometimes. Okay, I have cave carrots, I have clay. I'm collecting so many geodes. Liv, I think I just went for the dirt patch by default because we were doing that in your game where we're looking for the dwarf scroll. And I just said, I don't need clay, I'm digging up the dirt patch anyway. I do need clay for the dehydrators. Because if I'm using that different path for the trees, the mushroom stumps and the trees, then I don't need clay for pathing. But I still need clay for dehydrators. So I need some clay, but I can wait on it. Because I have enough dehydrators to just run in the background. And the mushroom stumps aren't actually set up yet. Because I would like to have a little bit more. So it's just like a resource gathering thing at this point. Then like, I need hardwood for the mushroom stumps. So I'm growing mahogany trees and going to the secret woods. Who would have thought simple farm game could be so deep? It is! I'm enjoying it. Shoes. Dark boots. Plus, okay, so it's not as good as space boots, but it matches the vampire ring. I was talking earlier, I had a vampire sword, which was, first of all, slow, and therefore not good. But also the energy you gain back from the vampire, yeah, the vampiric enchantment, is not as good as the vampire ring, and it's not as good as the fairy trinket box. Where you just have a fairy following around, you know, just healing you all the time whenever you're in combat. Like, that was a way better healing numbers than the vampiric enchantment specifically. Okay, bye. Monster chasing after me. I just wanted the diamonds. Now I'm good. I'm also looking for an amethyst because I sold all the amethysts that I had, and then Clint is like, hey, by the way, can you give one to Emily for me? And I'm like, well, you could give it to her yourself. But I do need amethyst, so I'm looking for that. Oh, look, mushrooms. That I can't actually dehydrate, because no one wants to eat poison mushrooms. Ah, okay. Nope, nope. I fight these things. Made of metal. I'm getting all the secret notes, and I'm not really even reading them, because when I first got them, I would read all of them. And now I'm like, okay, I kind of know what some of them are. A lot of them are just people's food preferences. Like Leah's entire menu of food that she likes. I'm like, okie dokie. Which is useful. Like, especially if you're trying to romance Leah, but, I'm like, okay, there's, like, what was it? Where are all the notes? I don't even have that much. Okay, that's a hint for bathhouse thing. That's just a map. That's just secret. That's Alex's food order. Sam's holiday shopping list for other people. So that's at least nice. So it's... the secret notes are fun. I just wanted to get that fairy box. Clint actually communicate and not stalk Emily? Impossible challenge. Yeah! Just one of these days, just go talk to Emily. Just once. I'm sure she'd be flattered. Like, just go. I can sell that. This is food, and then the boots can go in the thing. Dresser. I bought a dresser. It can go in the dresser. Because that's where shoes and rings and stuff go, but it's also where... Can you put, actually, like, swords and stuff in there? I don't think so. Okay, Iridium Band. That's nice. I don't have Iridium. Squid ink ravioli. I'll take the plus 5 HP. That's nice. And I'm near level 10 in combat, so that's also nice. Day 10 of winter. I'm gonna take a break for water while I'm in between days. And mahogany takes a long time to grow. So, waiting on that. So I believe... I don't actually have the, what was it, catalog? It's something. It tells you all the prices of things. I don't have that yet, but if I remember correctly, is that Iridium Star stuff still going through machines is still an improvement. How does one get the fairy box? In the dresser, pretty sure no, just rings and clothes and shoes. That makes sense. Fairy box is, after you reach level 10 and everything, you unlock a door that's in the middle of the forest below the farm, and that gives you further upgrades. And the combat upgrade gives you access to trinkets, and so it's a trinket. And there's going to be a little box that appears right here that you can just put trinkets in. And I got the fairy box from, like, Skull Cavern, just going around there, and, like, it's just dropped by mobs. But the chance to get it, you need level 10 and everything first, and to unlock that door first. Yeah! But it's real cute having a little fairy floating around and just healing you. Yeah. Iridium Star stuff still going through machines is still a profit, even if it's a small one. Save the purple mushrooms, because I have a habit of eating those. If I happen to find them, because you get a lot of good health and energy back from them, but also, you could just stick them in a dehydrator and get, like, nearly 2k right away. Okay, those are growing. I could go to the secret woods to collect more hardwood. How much do I actually have? That's not too bad. Okay. Collect 100 hardwood. Make a raccoon house. Then I'm done with putting hardwood towards anything other than mushroom stumps for a while. And then gonna need to go to Skull Cavern at some point. But I also have warp totems for that now, because I traded a bunch of Omni Geodes. I should also plant more crops in the greenhouse, because I do have spare crops. Raccoons are so fun. They're so cute. I love the raccoons. Book. Also winter root. It's funny, it's... I never quite understood how there's so many books just buried in the ground. Like, why did someone take their entire library and just disperse it across and, you know, bury it in underground, in, you know, in the mines? Raccoons in Minecraft? Yeah! I know Loki made, like, retextured minecarts that look like raccoons. Those are real cute. Or maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. You didn't hear that? Gives trash cans they can play in. Yeah, trash cans. I don't think it's a spoiler. Phew, I was so worried. I'm like, okay. I do worry about other people's spoilers. Thank you. Wait, did I just get a piece of outfit? A gray hoodie. No. No. I will take my pink shirt. The recycle update, let's call it. Yeah! Now I'm just thinking about other mechanics for such a recycle update, because you could... You've got normal crafting, but, like, what if there was, like, other stuff that you could, like, run through a recycler to make some, like, unconventional crafting recipes from? That, like, you just wouldn't think about? That'd be really cool. Reduce use, recycle raccoons, yes! That would be so cute. Oh, yep, here's the door. Only a master of the five ways may enter, 2 out of 5. I've got 2 out of 5. That is the door. Why am I wandering around? I wanted to go to Skull Cavern a little bit. Let me recycle rotten flesh into leather. Yes! Yep, that would be so useful. Like, Hoglin farms are a thing, but you have to go through the effort of building a Hoglin farm. Just, like, alternate ways to get materials that otherwise you just absolutely need a farm for would be so nice. Like, a different way to get sea lanterns would be amazing. Okay, actually I have another hot mahogany seed, so I can plant that. And use more tree fertilizer. I'm putting that in the in the dresser. See, Mojang, come on. They better be watching us again. Like, this is gold. If Mojang was watching my Stardew stream, I would be impressed. But also, now that the idea exists, it could actually be more like, hey, this would be a great idea. Winter root, put that away. Put this away in the dresser that's all the way on the other side of my bed that I'm gonna move all the way over here so that I can actually access it better. There we go. Sauce. Radish salad, I already know that. At some point, I'm gonna go through and find all the recipes that, like, you only learn this from the TV, and, like, just mark off all the ones that I already know, so that I know how many I have left, so I can stop checking the TV at some point. Actually, wait a minute, I'm already at the bus. I don't even need to go back and forth for the warp totem. Desert! It's not snowing. Okay, pick up some of the coconuts. There's usually sparkly things in the water here, but I guess not right now. I'm gonna loop around for forageable stuff and then just go into the... Whoa, coconut. I didn't even see that one. I wonder if stuff falls from these trees. Yo. Okie dokie. One of those fancy golden relics they only find in the desert or artifact troves. I'm wondering if stuff falls from these trees when there's not a visible coconut, because that would be nice. If it's only when there's a visible coconut, then that's fair. That does make sense. But sometimes trees are sneaky. Ah, no. I didn't even hear that one. There was no noise. That one just jumped me. Yes, coconuts and other things fall from trees. Okay. Because I knew sometimes stuff fell from regular trees. Like, you get a random mystery box or seeds or something. And my health is going down really fast. Ow, wow. I didn't know about those coconut trees, though. Okay, and now I eat a cactus. Just for health. That's better. And what is on this level? I do like Skull Cavern in that you got a mix of a lot of things, and there's monsters. You got a mix of a lot of things, including monsters. Hey, maybe I'll get the Serpent Monster Slayer goal done faster. Pretty sure I've gotten seeds from those trees, but also could just be crazy. Maybe there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you couldn't do that because I just never tried or I never had good luck with it. But then suddenly like, oh, wait a minute, that is possible. I just had bad luck before. So I'm always finding out about new things. Take time to read some gossip, more like Mar's shopping list, before continuing on the, through the perilous Skull Cavern and fighting more serpents. Ah, okay, there's two of them. That was a nice hit. That was the final hit. I don't think I got too much damage. If I did, it wasn't too bad. Gossip people shopping? I mean, when I finished Joja, the first thing I did... Whoa! I did not know you could get rabbit's foot! Perfect example. First thing I did when I finished Joja is go shopping at the merchant, and I bought like a pink cowgirl hat and a dresser, and I felt great. And I'm just like, ah yes, retail therapy. This is exactly what I need after, being, exploited. I'm gonna go with that I was scammed and exploited by Joja, that I did not, but also I totally voluntarily went through a Joja run, so, like, how much credit that actually has. But I'm gonna stick with the story that I was scammed. After all that, I deserve, some shopping and a new hat. Did you hear Mara wants dark chocolate this week and not milk chocolate? Yeah, that is fair. Dark chocolate is good. I also love white chocolate. Scammed and exploited, just like when you worked with them in the office. That is fair. Okay, I do feel better now. That is fair. Like, I didn't, you didn't give me all the information about what was going to happen when I signed up. So yeah, I feel scammed. Because that ending cutscene where Joja's like, yeah, it was all part of the plan all along. And I'm like, okay. I knew it was going to be a sad ending, but I didn't know I would be, like, personally sad. I thought everyone else would have been sad. Okay, collecting gold, and whenever I get an iridium pick, I can go through this more efficiently, but for now I'm going for the silver rocks, mostly. I hear a slime. 2 slimes. Hello. Stairs? Okay, we got mummies this time. I really like fighting mummies, which, like, is only because of this sword. The very specific enchantment on this sword. They only hire people who have families and land, apparently. Yeah, there was, like, a lot of people in that final cutscene where I'm like, I don't recognize any of you, that, like, I don't know anyone here. So, like, where are these employees coming from? Like, they're bringing them in from the city or something? I have no idea. But, families and land. Well, my family did have land. And I am doing something with that land. Let's see. Jade, I'll take more of that. This is staircases. There's 2 of them. I don't know if Aquamarine does anything other than just being pretty and reasonably good price for selling. But it is pretty. More secret notes. Okay, yeah, the little X marks the spot ones are very nice. Is this... Okay, another one. Okay, this one's actually like a note from grandfather. Hi, Squishy Cat, who's your mommy? I don't know the rest of my family. I only know my grandfather, apparently. What's the green things that attack you? Those are serpents. Pretty gifts. Most items can be sewn into cloth and to make different clothes. That is one part of the game I haven't really explored much, is making clothes. I just go with whatever default thing I'm wearing and whatever other things that I pick up. Okay, dear grandchild, by the time you find this note that you buried in Skull Cavern, apparently, I expect you to be living in the valley for some time. To farming. Keep up the good work. Thank you. P.S. There's a special secret hidden in the valley. A compendium of my greatest discoveries. Someday when you're ready, you'll find it. I believe that's the door in the forest that has all the post-level 10 stuff. Yeah, the green things that attack you are serpents. They just come flying out of nowhere. And for the most part, as long as you've got a fast weapon, like this is +4, they're not too bad. If you have a negative speed weapon, they are very painful to fight. Another note. This is actually kind of fun. The Junamoos, which I haven't interacted with at all. Did I say Junamoos? Like they're little cows? That's cute. That's a very cute thought. I haven't interacted with the Junimos hardly at all, because I didn't go for the path, the community center path. Alright, yeah, I usually don't make clothes except for when I get married in game. Yeah, hello. Wait, you can get married in this game? Yeah, there's a whole dating sim side of this game that I'm just not touching because I'm not comfortable with it. So I'm just like, you guys can have fun with the dating sim part over here. I'm just gonna be a loner my whole life. And then try to get Clint to talk to Emily. Yeah, you can get married, divorce, kids, and get rid of the kids. You can. It's sad, but the mechanic is in there. I believe... I'm not even reading this. There's a couple of Easter eggs that happen, I think, if you do get rid of the kids. That there's a couple of, like, scary moments that start happening. So... But I haven't experienced them myself, but that would be fun. That would be, like, a fun run. Because, like, I went for the Joja run to specifically see what would happen. Because I normally wouldn't play a Joja run until I figured out what happened. So that might be fun. Specifically for one playthrough, I go for dying, apparently. I can go for the dating sim part of the game. And then just pick someone. And then see what happens. Just to see what happens. For the having kids side of things, and for the having, just like the biggest house and, like decorating and stuff, just to see what would happen. Because otherwise, that's just not where I would go gameplay-wise. Okay, you're making me pick between Golden Relic and Rabbit's Foot. Considering I can get Rabbit's Foot if I just get rabbits, I will probably go for the Golden Relic. You can even date everyone at one time. If you max all of their hearts, you trigger a special date where all of you go to the bar and they all break up with you at once unless you have a rabbit's foot on you for luck, then nothing happens. That is so specific, and that also sounds amazing. I could also do that. I could do a run-through where I try to do that. Date literally everyone? Like, oh, wow. Maybe. That'd be wild. I need to go talk to Marlin, though. I want that golden relic back, because, like, I can get rabbit's foot if I build up the chicken coop and stuff for rabbits. I don't know when the next time I'll get a golden relic. Which, to be fair, I will find more of them, especially if I go into artifact troves. However, I do kind of need the key to the sewers, so I would prefer to have that sooner than later. I want to try it. If you want to stay single forever, you can befriend Crocus in the sewers and have him move in with you as a friend. I was aware of that. I know of some people that do go that route. Oh, I thought Marlin gave it back to me right away. No, yeah, I need it in the mail. That comes in the mail. Krobus is really fun. So that is an option. That might be... There's another... I hear it. I hear it. Where'd it go? Yeah, that might be the But if I want to see specifically what happens when you get rid of the children, that sounds really sad. I don't know. There's just some things that I'm like, is this too sad? Am I gonna... It's the... I thought Joja would be too sad. Now I'm like, okay, that happened. What's the next saddest thing I can find in this game? I bet there's a lot of sad things. Yeah, if you want to. Krobus exists. just collect a void mayonnaise and Krobus will be happy. Wait, do I have a bit of time? Can I open this? Okay, I'm not opening that. Me not paying attention to either of my health bars, which is just like in Minecraft where I let my hunger go down to 3 and I'm sluggish, and it makes people nervous. Bus stop. Okay, Plasma. I'm not Plasma. Although Plasma would say something like that if he were playing this game. I want to find all the sad stuff. So that makes sense. Put the seeds away. Coconuts. I know that thing is slowly creeping up behind me. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, that was a little bit scary. And I'm not risking that. Hi, chicken. Chicken stand-in. At least you don't forget you need to breathe when swimming. I did for a long time, especially when I was first playing the game, that I would just forget to breathe. Like, thank you, Marlin. Like, a lot of my early episodes of me just playing solo, I would just be, like, swimming, and I would be like, oh no, air is a thing. I need to breathe. So, yeah, like, respiration, and my rare seeds are ready. Sweet gemberry. Okay. I made sure... Oh, that's great. That's great. A lot of them, like, slightly over half made it to Gold Star. That's great. I'm gonna give that one to the orangutan statue. I think it's an orangutan. That's great. I made sure that those have quality fertilizer so that they would come out, with Gold Star more likely. So that turned out great. And then the other ones are just expensive, so I can sell those at random if I need to. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah, there's some games where you do have, infinite breathing ability underwater, so you're fine. Or at least some sort of mechanic where you're not too bad off. But, like, I will definitely grab respiration. I'll grab all the water enchantments for stuff. Depth Strider. What was it? Giant Stump, fix that. Well, I'm working on it. I'm getting closer. I'm nearly halfway there. And if I go to the secret woods right now, and I have hardly any energy because I was exhausted yesterday. Which makes sense. Doors and magma blocks are my best friends. Absolutely. Those are great. I always forget about magma blocks. Because I'm just like, oh, those are dangerous. Well, not if you crouch, and if you're careful, they are a source of air. So, it's just fun. Yeah, doors definitely, like, I should probably do more underwater mining. This is a cute greenhouse. Yeah, I usually line it in trees. Like, I usually have... Okay, my solo game, I have 3 types of the default trees, like the fruit trees. Because you have space for 18 trees. And so if there's 6 default trees, then you have 3 of each, and then they just line the outside of the greenhouse. It's fine. But then I'm also like, you know what? I could also put bananas and mangoes in there. Like, whenever I get to bananas and mangoes, which is another reason to unlock Ginger Island. She's back. Foul beast, slime. I also got another mangrove seed from that. That's nice. I keep forgetting that these have mangrove. Not mangrove. I keep saying mangrove. It's mahogany. These have mahogany seeds in them. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, usually I'm just like, just fill it with trees. That's up in foraging. I'm level 10 in foraging now. Okay. And of course, fishing is the least... the one I have the least experience in. Sometimes it's mining, though. I didn't bring the sweet gem berry. I just had that. Okay. That'll be a tomorrow thing, probably. Because I do need to come back for more hardwood. I just gotta remember to bring the sweet gem berry. Yeah, but... Bro, these have mahogany seeds. I accidentally said mangrove. I'm backtracking whatever I was saying earlier. If you remember what I was saying before I got sidetracked with mahogany seeds and forgetting the sweet gem berry, then let me know. The wizard lives there. Energy. Doors. No, swimming with doors. I'm mining a lot in Minecraft, but I never consider going through and mining underwater with doors, even though there's a lot of underwater spots. And I just like try to automatically like fill it in with gravel. And I'm like, no, I'd rather move around in mines in more of a not underwater capacity. So I'll just fill it in with gravel, and then I'll, like, tunnel my way around, and eventually all the water spots will be gone, and it'll be fine. However, sometimes I just want to go mining for ores, and it would be a lot easier if I had, like, the setup how I want it to be, words. Right now, I'm mining more for the rocks, like deep slate, granite, diorite, etc., and less so the ores. So I'm bypassing a lot of the ores if I come across them and saving them for later, or to fortune them, or silk touch, or whatever. I'm going around them because I want the rocks. And so I'm removing a big chunk of, like, underground area just because, like, oh, suddenly there's no rocks here. There's just ores. And so there's these big open caverns, and I'm like, cool. And then, like, there's, like, a wall that is just, like, there's water behind there. I don't want to deal with water right now. And I keep forgetting about, like, oh, yeah, you can put doors in there, or, like, the other stuff, and make your life easier. I'm like, that's great. I should remember that. But also, I just don't often like dealing with water. Despite me liking water on a thematic level. I love water on a thematic level. But on a mechanics level, I can kind of understand why people typically don't like the underwater levels in Mario or Zelda. I can kind of understand that. And those in particular I never had a problem with. But just like, if I'm not in the mood for it, then nah. Is cave end up mining the ores, can't help myself. Yeah. And if you think about it, there's still, like, tons and tons of space underground that you can just keep mining and keep finding ores. It's just a matter of where. I can plant some of those sunflowers. So, like, you could go out X number of blocks and keep mining. And it'll be fine. Okay. Plant the... Well, also mix seeds. But plant the rice shoots, plant the mixed seeds, plant the many, many, many powder melons I have, and I will probably get more whenever I unlock the raccoons, because I love it that, raccoons, you know, one of the raccoons sells you, seeds. So I love using that to, get more of the seasonal seeds. Am I good? Did I plant it everywhere? I think so. That's another thing I want is a dwarf computer. Because it'll just tell you flat out, hey, here's a bunch of stats on your farm. It's nice. It is very nice. Planted all those seeds. At one point in a different game, I was, selling my spare seeds just because I had too many of them. And then I realized that the raccoon exists. So I could totally just, like, trade all the stuff with the raccoon. I'm like, wait a minute. So now I'm keeping all of the seeds. So I could trade with the raccoon to get the seasonal seeds. So that's fun. That's exciting. And I have broccoli already planted in there. Powder melons are planted. Otherwise, it's carrots and summer squash. I don't think I have summer squash. And I don't have carrots. Although I do have coffee, but I don't have a keg. Okay, other things that I'm gonna put this, like, in my inventory so I don't forget. So that if I'm in the secret woods the next day, I can just give this to the orangutan statue and then be done with it. Also, my watering can... You know what? I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff because I've got a watering can that needs to be gold. And I need to, first of all, smelt some gold. Coffee. I don't actually like coffee in real life, but it is so useful in game. And it's, like, at least 3 times as better. By the math, it's 3 times as better as Joja Cola, because it's, like, it's 20 seconds for, maybe not 3 times. It's at least X number of amount better than Joja Cola, because in Joja Cola, you only have 20 seconds of speed, and then coffee you have a minute 20. So it is that much better. So it's great. However, I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff. I'm going to keep some of that. I'm going to keep the coral. Because those are useful for making warp totems for the beach. Iced coffee, caramel. I do like caramel, so that does sound good. And I do, it depends on what mood I'm in, but it's like hot chocolate versus, like, something that's like a chilled drink. So, like, I can see the appeal of iced coffee. I can sell all that, and I can sell that, and this is all just getting sold in the shipping bin. Because I'm trying... You know what I could sell? I have 1 sweet gem berry that I'll give to the statue, and I have 5 for my collection of things that are higher rarity, that I like having multiples of 5. However, I can sell these 3. I can just sell those. I can sell the coconuts. I can, I might keep the crystal fruit for now. I can sell those. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And that's a lot of stuff that's getting sold. Cool. And then I should have enough money to upgrade my watering can to gold, and then I don't need to worry about... No, I do need to worry about the copper pan. I do need to worry about the trash can. But that's easier. Like, my main tool set is set, you know, it's made of gold except for the scythe, which I need to go through the quarry mines for. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like, I was on track for something. It was... I got hardwood for today, I believe. Yeah. So, hardwood tomorrow. And then I guess the general idea of trying to go through Skull Cavern... But I think I'm going to go through the regular mines tonight just for amethyst, because I want to get that out of the way. Just, like, getting all the little miscellaneous random stuff out of the way, so I can focus more on, like, the bigger projects, which is also what I do normally if I'm editing, is I get the small stuff out of the way and then focus on the big projects later. Quarry. And, okay, now I'm looking at my energy level. I did find an amethyst. Haha, I'll take it. I'll take the small wins. I'll take the amethyst. I'll go talk to Emily. I'll go find Emily right now. But I won't go through, the quarry caves quite yet, because I realized my energy's low from being exhausted the other day. So, I could either eat something, and I'm kind of out of time anyway, or I could like, make a distinct effort to go through the quarry caves, for that golden scythe, like, one of the other days. You know, it's fine. And patching up the ground, because why not? I don't know. For some reason, I like patching up the ground if it's like that. Like, I tilled it. I can also fix it a little. Emily! I have a present for you, and you're not gonna believe who it's from. You actually won't believe it. Okay, here, sparkly spot. Hello! Here is a present. It's from who? You got it at Clint's. No, it's not from me. But you don't believe me anyway. I wonder if she did that on purpose. Like, I wonder if Clint has tried giving her gifts before and she just isn't having it. I wonder. Because I don't know the resolution to that plot. I don't know what happens. Home in the tropics. What do you mean? You don't look through the... Bro, you like pancakes. I thought you liked pancakes. And he likes... just gave him trash pancakes. Okay. It's okay. This is just a strange series of events there. I'm also gonna pause for water, and then Clint. Hi, Clint. Your plan didn't work. Did not work. Sorry. Panning for gold. Yeah, Liv, Alex just ate trash pancakes. Sometimes there's just like, just the timing of some of this is amazing. Is that another water spot? That's another sparkly water spot. It could literally be anywhere. I could be walking around this entire thing. There's so much water here, and apparently there's not like a range. There might be like a range of sound. Like you hear sounds from a particular location, but like I just entered this area and I can't find where the water spot is because it could be anywhere. Is it here? Is it any? I'm not seeing it. Is it over here? Okay, no, it's also kind of dark. Kind of dark? I'm glad I have the glow ring. The glow ring is amazing. But also, like, moderately dark at the edges is still like, okay, it is late, it is winter. I have low energy, but I have decent health. And those drop fiber, which isn't too bad. Well, I want to know. I've never seen that before. Why is it so fast? Is that in Skull Cavern? Why is it so fast and so healthy? Ah. Okay, now I'm suddenly concerned for my safety. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was scary. That was a thing. I haven't encountered any crows yet. You're doing great. Okay, that can go in here. I can start saving some artifacts. Seeds go in here. Snow yam can go in here, which was like my catch-all. It still is a catch-all. Actually, I can put this over here. It still is a catch-all. I can sell this. Because I'm not too focused on getting a life elixir. However... Okay. Oh! Thank you. I'm gonna sell it, okay? I always say I'm never focused on getting a life elixir. But I probably should at least try it, because there's a chance I won't die, as often. And I have the mushrooms for it. Okay. The botanist. I don't need another location, because I already have a pretty good picture of where the locations are. That's nice. That's a good amount of stuff sold. I don't need to know the locations, but always having the top quality is very nice. And that also means they're worth more. Okay, foraging being worth more than fishing. But also, sweet jam berries. Those are very nice. Very, very nice. And now I can go tell Clint to upgrade. Okay, you need void essence. That's actually super easy. I can actually sell most of those. There we go. I know that's not going to get to the wizard. Okay, Squidfest has begun. I could go to Squidfest. I could. I could also put these in the mushroom thingies. I could also collect some powder melons. Okay. No, I actually need that for the wizard. I'm going to put the mushrooms back in here. Which I'm going to move these, because this is normally for, like, farm gear. This was originally, like, forageables, so I keep wanting to put stuff in here. And by stuff, I mean mushrooms. I keep wanting to put mushrooms in here. And I keep reaching over in here. I'm like, this doesn't feel quite right. So I'm going to put them in here. Because I also know that this box will get less full than this box. This box is going to be full of stuff. Okay. I could go into town for those things. I can go to Secret Woods to collect more hardwood. But I don't have enough quite yet. However, I need 10 of that for upgrading my... No, I need 5 of that. I see 10 and I read it, but no, I needed 5 of something. It was actually 5 gold for my watering can that I need to finish upgrading. And then after that, my watering can's done for a while. Until, you know, iridium. So if I go down here, check the... Okay, I have a lot of broccoli. That is one nice thing about recurring crops, is I can just sell a ton of broccoli all the time, I guess. Okay, that's good. I will check the cave later. I have broccoli. I will deliver the thing to the wizard. I will deliver the berry to the orangutan statue. And I can sell all of that. So it's fine. Oh, look, merchant! Tomato, orange sapling, catfish. Oh, you know, I could have bought that and given that to the merchant. Rare Crow Mining Monthly. I'm not feeling any of that. I'm gonna wait for the wizard to open up his doors, because I believe that's at, like, 9, like most people. I think. I needed hardwood anyway. There's so many slimes here. Okay, maybe I fight some slimes first. They're jumpy, too. I don't know. Getting all the little stuff done beforehand, and then I'll probably have brain space to try to remember what I was trying to do before. Okay, actually... Still looking for the sweet... That's an orangutan, right? It could just be a guy in, like, winter clothes with a winter hood, and just happens to have, like a mustache sort of face. I always thought it was an orangutan, though. I'm gonna go take a shower. So it could just be a guy with a hood, or like a hat. Interesting. Okay. Okay, statue. If you are not an orangutan, I'm sorry. Okay, later, Liv. Okay. And the eyes glow and the mouth opens. And I got a star drop. Cool. I forgot that that was the reward, but I will take it. Where's the taste reminds you of movies. That is expected. There's bubbles right there, but I don't need that. I don't need to go fishing right now. Slimes. Technically, I don't have to fight all of the slimes, but I will fight some of them, because they're not too hard. The ones in the quarry... I also wanted to do quarry mining things. The ones in the quarry mine are a little bit tougher. I don't know how they're on health, but at least they're faster, which makes them scary. Okay, wizard, I have the thingy. And 1,000 gold. Cool. And then, now I'm going into town. There was a bunny there, or something. Now I'm going into town to give this to Gunther, and then talk to Clint about upgrading my watering can further, because I have money now. And also open the mystery boxes. Also Gunther, I have a thing. Mysterious golden relic that I'm sure means something. It was found in the desert. But, I believe these have, like, this and, like, other... I'm not giving it to Sam. These have, like, a certain low percentage to drop in the desert. But also, you can get them from artifact troves. So most of the time when I'm trying to find these, I will just buy a bunch of artifact troves from the desert merchant. Or, like, collect them from, Skull Cavern. Winter root. Take it. I'm gonna look through your trash. I'm actually gonna go to Clint's first, because sometimes artifacts come from mystery boxes, if I recall. I might be wrong. I just, as a habit, go to Clint's first. Maybe it's because sometimes I will have, like, regular geodes. Sometimes I do just actually have regular geodes, and sometimes artifacts are in those. That might be what I'm thinking of. But this time, I'm distinctly not, bringing geodes to Clint, because I can get a geode crusher and save a lot of money. Because it was the Joja run. I was focused on money for a while. Upgrade tools. Golden watering can. Cool, and I don't need to pester you about that for a while. But then next it's steel for both the trash can and the panning pan. Okay, Gunther. I'm reading the sign. I thought for a second there was going to be a cutscene. Nope. This is a special artifact that goes over there. I'm not super concerned about how it gets decorated. I'm trying to organize it a little based on kind of what makes sense, but I'm not too focused on that. However, I'm going to look through the trash. And I had a rabbit's foot, but I lost it when I got the... I died and got the gold relic back instead of the rabbit's foot, so I can't talk to that person. Actually, quarry. I should probably drop all this stuff off before going through the quarry. I might just be a wimp at the moment. Maybe the quarry is just scary. Maybe those mines are just scary, and maybe I'm just procrastinating because it's a scary place. But no, I can drop this stuff off, actually make a decent attempt at going through the quarry mines, which is like... Yeah, I could run through it, because I've got a fast enough sword that's decent damage. Or I could, I could go slow and steady, and because I have a decent sword that's decent damage... I'll figure out what I do when I get there, basically. I will figure out it. I will figure it all out later. Seeds go in there. Also seeds go in there, and then this goes in here. And then I can just go for the quarry mine. I just want the gold scythe. That's all I want. I could fight the spellcaster skeletons. I probably won't, because those are very scary. Okay, Pam is gone for the Squidfest. Okay, quarry. I'm gonna actually try to make it a decent attempt at this. I'm not scared. I definitely am scared, but I'm trying anyway. And I'm running away. There's so many slimes here. Okay, I'm running. I'm not running. I'm running slowly. So how about I just attack them until I get my speed back? And then I go over here and collect some iron, maybe, to try to avoid the slimes. I think the brown ones are the fastest. Oh, look, another slime that I'm going to try to run past. And again, if I had an iridium pickaxe, I could get through this a whole lot faster. And this is the part where I'm like, do I fight these things? Do I just try to run? They're fast. So it's probably like, stop everything you're doing and fight them, because otherwise it's going to be a bad time. Okay, I got an artifact trope. I also need to heal. I don't know if bread actually gets you that much healing. Decent, I guess. What's over here? Can I... Is this where I want to find the scythe? I want to find the golden scythe, please. Decent attempt. I also want whatever's in here. If there is something in here. Ah, I hear it. I hear the... It sounds like a bat, but it's the glowy skulls. Okay, this might be the part where I take it slow and steady and like just fight things like 1 or 2 at a time, because this can be the overwhelming part. Or maybe 3 at a time, because they just show up out of nowhere. And that's the dark sword that I got that probably has it has the vampiric enchantment. I'm gonna keep it just to have on the in my chest, just because it kind of is a match to the Holy Blade. But like that -5 speed plus 5 weight is painful. Okay. Get 2 of them to come after me at once, and then I fight both of them, and then I don't get overwhelmed. Because the problem is when they're coming at you from different angles, they don't actually have that much health. Hello, okay, there's just you. There's just you, I'll take it. I'm also walking by a bunch of coal ore, which I should grab, because coal. Okay, grab the coal ore that I always seem to have not much of. Except for maybe this time. Maybe this time I'll have enough coal ore for stuff. Okay, there's 2 of them. Okay, that one dropped a rice shoot too. Okay, I'll take it. I do plant those. They grow faster near water, but like I just put them in the greenhouse anyway. Because I can just plant stuff in the greenhouse and then just forget about it. Okay, there's 2 more. And then I think I'm done with this room and I can grab whatever's in the barrel. I can grab that and then continue and then hopefully find the golden scythe soon. Oh look, that one had a secret note. I'll read that probably. Okay, what does the secret note say? Okay, so talking about what's in the trash loot table, so that was probably Linus. Oh, hey, I found it. I just need to fight this one skull and then break open that rock. So you don't want to be breaking that rock when you're fighting the skeleton skull. You fight things first and then loot things. Okay, there's 2 of them. I love it that the sword has like a sweeping kind of area of effect as opposed to a dagger, which is just in front of you, which makes it hard to fight enemies from the side. But this is a little bit better. A little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna definitely eat probably the cactus after this. Cactus. Where's cactus? Yes. Okay. Oof, okay, and now I break open the rock, and I grab the scythe from the Grim Reaper statue. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, golden scythe, cool. Now I've got I've got a very golden hotbar right now. And if I had a warp totem, I would use it. Maybe I just go back the way I came. That's a smart plan. That's a good plan. I'm gonna go back to the way I came, and then, you know, when I finish fighting this skull, yeah, I'm gonna go back the way I came. Because at least that's a little bit less filled with mobs than if I were to try to proceed onward. Coal? Although the animation for this is really cool, that like the opening and closing mouth, it is very scary. And that there's like the motion blur trailing behind it. That is really cool. It is very scary. It is very effective. I'm just so glad that it doesn't have more HP. Okay, nope. That's why the brown ones are really scary, because they're fast, and if there's a lot of them on top of you all at once, then it's very, very scary. Nope, like this. I know I kind of stopped to mine something, but I really just need to not be attacked by slimes right now. That's fine. I got the scythe. I was a little bit closer to making it out. I was just, I got cocky and went for the iron ore instead of just going for the exit. That's fine, but I got the scythe. 1,000 items. Okay. Okay, artifact trove or coal. Artifact trove or coal is a hard decision. But also trash. And I will make that decision whenever I get over to Marlin's. Which I'll probably take the minecart for that. It's getting late. Not quite. I still have 2 minutes, as in like 1 minute before I need to be seriously going back to the farm. I just need to talk to Marlin. Okay. Okay, so, thinking about it, you can make coal from the coal furnaces. You put wood and you get back coal. So coal is renewable. Artifact Trove is less renewable, so I should pick Artifact Trove. The fact that I was so tempted to get coal that I had to reason it out like that. Bus stop. Okay, I don't know if it'll be one more day or 2 more days. We'll see where I am in like the middle of the tomorrow. To see how far I'll take things. And you know, it's not actually as good as I initially thought. Because, like, when you're going for just, like, money, Joja run, then whatever it is actually pretty good. But that's, like, not as efficient of a source of money as I thought once you get, you know, past all the community upgrades. Be careful next time. Artifact Trove. Thank you, Marlin. Put that dark sword away. I will also put the regular scythe away, because I got the fancy gold one. And that can actually be upgraded further with the, you know, post... I don't have a watering can still. Sorry! Oh, you've been fishing! Captain Chicken Cat has been fishing. What was it? I still don't have a watering can. Going through the post-level 10 stuff. Post-level 10, you do get an upgraded scythe. Beyond gold. But, you need post-level 10 for that. And it is very nice. Okay, that's food. This goes here, probably. This goes here, probably. And I can sell the pike. Okay, after I got the quest for the wizard, I got the quest for Clint, for, you know, the, amethyst, Emily. I got, I need more hardwood. I still need, I gave the, Sweetberry gem to the statue, which upon further investigation might not be an orangutan. Oh, apple. And everything's highest quality because I got level 10 in foraging and I picked that profession, which is very nice. Okay, so after I got all of that done, and I just need to collect more hardwood for not only the tree, but mushroom stumps, but we're going to start with the tree. I'm going to check the greenhouse, and then I'm going to check... I have a little bit of corn that I can probably put in put in a container until I figure out when to sell it. Okay. Check the greenhouse. I'm going to go down to Secret Woods and collect the hardwood from that. And then I still don't think I have enough for the next couple of days for hardwood, so I probably will finish that tree by probably the beginning of next stream, if I have hardwood for there, because the mahogany trees take a long time to grow. So right now I'm just using Secret Woods. Funny! But I'm also getting a bunch of random powder melon seeds, which I'm not complaining. But I'm also not planting them outside at the moment. Those just go in the greenhouse whenever. Okay. Hardwood. Yeah, it's a train. I'm kind of too far away for that. Oh! Yeah, I'll leave you to your business. Okay. It's funny when that happens. It's random little things you don't expect in this game. So if I get 12 hardwood per day from the Secret Woods, and last I checked I had 56, so this is going to be 68, then yeah, it'll still take a couple more days, so I probably will finish that tree at the beginning of next stream. But then I don't need to worry about hardwood after that. And then maybe the mahogany trees will grow at that point. So, if hardwood is like a long-term process, I still have some mushroom stumps, so I could set up like one row of trees and probably use tree fertilizer because it is the middle of winter, and trees don't grow unless you have tree fertilizer on them in the winter. In this game. Iridium ore. Okay. Okay, so I believe I have one piece of iridium ore in my chest. So, if I find more... Well, I forgot you could get iridium from panning. Okay, that's nice. So I think I have enough ore for a single ingot. Which I need 5 ingots of iridium ore to do anything. So I have 1 ingot that goes towards probably the boat. Okay. That goes toward the boat. Otherwise, I do still kind of just want to keep going through Skull Cavern and try to find iridium for the ingots, specifically for the boat, because unlocking Ginger Island would be great. Aw, Captain Chicken Cat is looking out over the trees. It's so funny how the cats will just, like, sit there as if they're, like, the manager or something. Like, they're watching out over this stuff. Okay, perfect. 1 bar of iridium. The first bar of iridium. Okay, I think I collected all that. I don't need... Well, I could loop up there for foraging. I'll loop up around just for foraging for this, because I have the minecart. But also, there's tons of worms over here, because I never go this way, apparently. I'll find seeds and books and more seeds and probably artifacts and coal. In a book. Hi, Linus. And then I go up here for... Sometimes there's a lot of worms up here, sometimes not. I see it. It was hiding. Is that actively frozen, or is this little puddle, like... Is this actively frozen right now? Maybe? I think it is. Okie dokie. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, I think it's frozen over. That's interesting. You can't access that in winter. I mean, it makes sense. Let's see. Trees mine. I was going to go to... Was I actually going to go to the... I just remembered at some point during this, I was like, oh, I will go to the regular mine instead of the desert mine. And then I think it turned over the next day, and I'm like, oh, quarry mine, I got the scythe, all of that. So it's just whatever I'm feeling at the moment. And so right now it's desert. With Skull Cavern trying to find iridium, probably. Okay, and these are nice. One time, from this spot in particular, not like this block, but this pond, I had like tons of stuff from one panning, but it was also like, I think it was like a fully upgraded iridium pan. So I don't know if that stuff, like, the rewards get better the more you upgrade it. That makes sense. Hi. They're not as fast as the skulls in the quarry mine. But they still are scary. Oh, mummies. Hello. And staircase is very nice. Frozen tier. You just find a bunch of random stuff in here. Whoop. Come back. No, don't come back. I didn't mean like that. I meant come back and, you know, like when I'm ready to fight. I just wanted the diamonds for a moment. And now I'm just breaking rocks to try to find the staircase or a shaft or something. But I'm finding a lot of Omni Geodes, which is amazing. Also, I have the warp totems to the desert. I don't necessarily need to go to the bus. But since the bus is open anyway, and it's late in the day anyway, I might as well. Like, warp totems to the desert are great when before the bus even opens. You can just warp over there and start. Oh, look! Okay, I'm gonna finish that rock. There's two of them! And, okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Okay, well, what did I lose? I am single-handedly keeping Harvey in business. I only lost to Joja Corp. Okay, that's no loss. That is no loss. I didn't lose, like, a diamond? Or, like, rubies or powder melon seeds or anything? It was just Joja Corp. Okay. Also, I'm gonna pause for water here quick. Okay. It is near the end of the day. Hi, Jess. Hi, Penny. I did get stuff. That is some stuff that I got. I'm probably gonna smelt some stuff in a furnace. And then probably go through the next day, and then probably gonna be done. Because that's 10 days. And that's a nice stream, is just 10 days of whatever happens. And sometimes longer and sometimes shorter, but probably more commonly longer. But it is, you know, a decent amount of progress and a decent day. Is just going through 10 in-game days. I think I've already checked this cave today. I have. Or it just had nothing. Although I am really happy with the progress I've made with the mushroom stumps. Even if they're not placed yet, that is one thing I could do. I could just set up a row of mushroom stumps along the top here with spruce. Or, yeah, pine trees, whatever it is. What is it called in this game? Pine cone meant to plant a pine tree. Okay. I could set that up. And I could also smelt things. Probably just gonna be copper to start. Since I'm here. Okay. It all goes in a row. 4, 3, 2. Okay, and then I just have 3 left on the side here. I'm gonna wait until I upgrade that big tree that fell over. Because I could just make 3 mushroom stumps. I could just make 3 of them right now. However, it would take me longer on the tree, you know, to make a house out of that tree. So, maybe wait on that. But I will grow all of this and then put tree fertilizer on every alternating one. Like, it's not hard to set up at all. These mushroom stumps. Iridium! I got iridium for the first time in this game. That's probably gonna go to the boat. Bunch of copper. Okay. Tree, fertilizer. And I will just make a bunch. Because I don't know how much I need. And I probably will need more. Alternating. Because, like, trees in winter aren't going to grow anyway. But if this one has Oh, that's perfect. It alternates perfectly. That is perfect. But if this has fertilizer, then the ones that I want, which is also perfect over here, the ones that I want will grow, and then those will have tappers on them. And it fills up a bit more space than if I were to go for the interior seeds. And then I can just let that grow. And because those are seeds, those mushroom stumps are working immediately. Like, these will just start working and start, giving me mushrooms even if the trees aren't entirely planted, which is amazing. So all of that is pine trees up there. And so I can put tappers on them when they're ready and grown. And I can get mushrooms going again, which I'm going to need more dehydrators for. Clay and wood, I think. 5. Okay, so I need 2 clay for each dehydrator. That's good to know. And I can just put these here, and I'm gonna... No, I can put those there tomorrow morning. I can definitely put those there tomorrow morning. I'm in no rush. I should probably, like, not die twice in one day. Maybe just probably. Just an idea. You see, I'm all healthy now. Got golden watering can is ready. Perfect. Night market. However, I will bring... Okay, so I have a copper trash can, so I need iron next. So it's whether I get an iron... We'll see. I'll decide when I get there. And look at all those dehydrators! That I have no mushrooms to put in. But that's fine, because those are still working. Golden water can is ready, so I can give water to the cat. And so this is going to be nice, just like collecting all the mushrooms all at once in a line like this. There's nothing in the cave. The cat is still wearing the captain's hat. Oh, this mahogany tree is ready. Yes! There we go! Lots of hardwood that I don't need to go to the secret woods for. But actually, I can't... Okay. So I will actually be able to fix... Okay. Tree fertilizer, I only need 2 of those, though. I will be able to fix the big tree stump into a house for raccoons. I will be able to do that. And then I can also plant more... I keep wanting to say mangrove. It's mahogany. I can plant more mahogany, and so those will grow whenever they grow. And then... What was it? I need to go to Clint's, but I can definitely get the amount of hardwood that I need from the secret woods, swing back around to the tree stump, fix that into a raccoon house, and then go to Clint's. And then I've got more little things done that I had been meaning to get done. That it's just it's a stream full of just little miscellaneous things. But if I get 12 from secret woods, then I have everything to, I have the 100 hardwood to build a little raccoon house, and it's gonna be so cute. Okay, I'm actually excited. I'm really excited that I was able to do that, because I thought I was not gonna have enough hardwood for... And I wouldn't have, if that mahogany tree hadn't grown. Hello. Parsnip seeds, spring seeds, yam seeds. You know what? Yeah. That's fine. It's probably not the best deal, but, like, I will try. Maybe not, like, try to grow them, because I can grow them. But, like... Yam is probably overpriced. The yam seed was probably overpriced. The other ones were, like, alright. The spring seeds were probably also overpriced, but, it's the experience of buying stuff from the merchant. So I will, I'll plant those when I get the chance as part of the experience of buying something overpriced from the merchant. Rocks. Cool. I know at one point, I always loop around down here, because at one point I got a book from the worms down here. It's in there somewhere. Okay. That secret exit is there somewhere. It just takes a little bit to find it. Okay. I have enough. Okay. Now we fix this. Use 100 pieces of hardwood? Yeah. And then it's nothing but snow. I'm sorry if that affects stream. Maybe someone will decide to move in. That's cute. That is the cutest. That's like... That's just like an adorable little act of kindness from the protagonist character. Because I think normally, you know, the character goes around and just does whatever. But just like, nope, I'm just gonna randomly decide to just build a cute little forest house. Like, that is just really wholesome. And then you make a house for raccoons. Okay, pick up that holly. I'm probably gonna... Is there something here? Nope, that's just a weird hitbox. Okie dokie. Probably can cut down this. Because this is kind of the area where I have just like random trees to cut down and then it grows back at some point. So I don't know if that was actually like it stopped. It probably stopped growing in fall. Because all the rest of this hasn't grown back. Because winter. I just hadn't noticed it. And I hadn't like cut down any of the trees around here since fall. Okay, Clint's to upgrade either the pan or the trash can. Okay, I might upgrade the trash can because I have panning, and if that comes up at random and it has a chance for iridium ore, I would maybe like to have some of that. And so before I get more iridium, you know, like whenever I get more iridium ore, either through going through Skull Cavern or for panning or from whatever, I will at least have an upgraded trash can up to gold. And so by the time I do get more iridium stuff in general, it'll be all of my tools are ready. So I think trash can first and then pan? Because I don't quite know the numbers of like odds for getting... I nearly clicked that. It's also cheaper to upgrade the steel trash can, but it doesn't... I don't mind either way. Because I could just sell stuff if I need more money, because I'm not super concerned about cash right now. Stop. I need to go around the tree to get that one piece of forageables. A crocus. Also a book. Usually in winter is where I find all the books. I don't know what it is about winter. Maybe there's just, like, more spots for... Like, because everything is covered in snow. There's more spots for worms to appear. And so, like, someone didn't necessarily hide a book in the dirt. Maybe they hid it, like, very randomly in the bushes, in the grass. And then it just never appeared back up until winter. That's possible. Okay, now I'm going to Skull Cavern again. I could go through the cheesy way. And by cheesy way, I mean just go through floor 1, leave. Go through floor 1 again, leave. Looking for valuable stuff, because you can get some really valuable stuff. So I might cheese it a little bit. Which is, it's normally my strategy for like early Skull Cavern. When I don't have the resources quite yet to do it properly. There's also something over... No, oh wait, you fished something up from here. You need to stand in this spot, go fishing. I was really confused for a while. I'm like, you can't really dig anything up. No, you fished something up. And it's not driftwood. If I could... Do you need perfect on that? You might need perfect. Fish? Ah, okay, that's a... Okay, maybe I might do that later. I might deal with that later. I could save the driftwood for the recycling machines, but I'll just get rid of it so I have inventory space for Skull Cavern. Okay, mummy. Time to fight a mummy. I hear two of them. I'm just gonna go. Okay, great. Run to level 1. I didn't really get much. I guess it's just the idea of, like, going through and finding stuff until it's more convenient to go up the stairs than to find staircases. I guess. It's not meant for going deeper. Although you do find better stuff if you do go deeper. Stairs? Oh, there's just open stairs right there. Okay. That is nice. Also, mummies. Hey, the mummies also have purple eyes. Purple eyes. Which, for some reason, in Liv's world, I happen to have brown eyes instead, and I don't know what that is, but usually it's purple. I'm watching my health. I'm watching it. Nope. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, maybe I just leave. This is the part of being unprepared in Skull Cavern, that, like, sometimes it's like, I know what to do, it's just the resources and also having, like, iridium everything. And I go up. That's a lot of health. Okay, maybe I just eat. Was I flickering there? I might have been flickering there. I don't know. I might cheese it slightly. And grab some gold, grab some copper. Fight another mummy. Yeah, mummies aren't too scary. Grab some iron, grab some stuff. You know, another way to phrase this is, like, go mining like normal until you hear a serpent, and then you make for the stairs, and then go back up and try again. Which is exactly what I was doing when I had the vampiric sword, which had a lot of slowness. And, you know, I got materials for it. I wasn't getting too far into the mines. Now I have this sword, and you know, especially in the other game, my solo, that I can just casually go through 50 levels of Skull Cavern with not much of a problem. But I also have, like, resources like explosives, food, that sort of thing. Yo? Okay. What, is one of these a crab? One of these is probably a crab. That's nice. I see the oncoming slime. Excuse me. I'm trying to collect iridium. This is kind of where it's a little bit more effective. That just... Sometimes you just get a level with a lot of iridium all at once, I guess. And sometimes that also happens to be the first floor. Sometimes. It's 2 more! That's 2 more! Okay, so I just need 2 more ingots. I'll take that fire quartz. I'll take that earth crystal. Jade. And there's a serpent, so I'm going back to the entrance, but I want that earth crystal. Or I just fight the serpent because there's a rock in my way. and I go right there. Quickly. And then I take damage, probably. Okay, there's minerals and stuff here. I'm gonna eat a little bit. I'm looking at all that minerals. My inventory is very golden right now. 2 diamonds and a stairs, I'll take it. Ooh. Okay. There's a ghost, there's quartz. Stairs. Hey, a bunch of silver rocks all in one spot. It's not made of silver, it's just more quantity of rock per rock, I guess. But it's more like a shiny sort of gray as opposed to like a dull sort of brown like every other rock around here. So it stands out a lot. But also, it's only one hit with the pickaxe instead of multiple. Goodbye. Yeah, that's essentially my strategy, is I collect things and fight things until the serpents show up and I run low on energy. And sometimes to the extreme of just going on the first floor and only the first floor. Sometimes. I think still adventuring a little bit. Get some interesting stuff. I just have to be careful. Copper. Okay. What did I lose? Hi, Harvey, again. I actually might want the cave carrots from that. Maybe the Omni Geode, maybe. No, I think I want the cave carrots from that. So Omni Geodes are common, but cave carrots are my food source. Well, common in Skull Cavern, at least. Omni Geodes are very common in Skull Cavern, so that's not much of a problem. I'll get those later. I also like it that if you pass out in Skull Cavern, you go to Harvey instead of passing out. No, it is the difference between passing out from lack of health versus passing out from staying up too late. Because if you stay up too late, you gotta go to the next day anyway. If you pass out from Harvey, not from Harvey. If you pass out from losing health, you go to Harvey. Nothing there. Okay, a lot of slimes. Void spirits are, you know, on the way. The yam creatures is getting closer. Almost halfway on dust sprites. Over halfway on rock crabs. A long way to go on mummies. And a long way to go on serpents. And whatever those two things are. Okay. And I'm going to walk through the quarry. And I'm not going to collect anything because I'm low on energy and health. But also there's pretty butterflies around. Bus stop. Going back to town. Okay. I'm gonna take a bit. It's okay, there's creatures. I could put this iridium away. I could, very quickly sneak around the back way to avoid this creature, to put the iridium in the furnaces, and then probably go in the house. Unless it guards the front door. Hi. Yeah, okay, going around. Okay, gonna go to sleep there. That, I believe, is what happened. I didn't make any money. That's what happened. Okay, that's the next day, and that was about where I wanted to end off because that was going through 10 full days of Stardew, so that is going to be the end of stream. So thank you all for joining and watching and lurking and chatting and all of that. On Mondays I play Stardew with Liv over on her channel, Liv Awesome. So that'll happen on Mondays. Probably also another stream next week, unless something happens, which I doubt it will. So probably also stream next week sometime, also Stardew. So that's fun. And thank you everyone, and that's just that'd be the end of stream. Later.